used to not allow live videos like on the smart TVs.
Okay.
You can watch it, but you can now. So if somebody's got a smart TV with a YouTube app on
They
it,
can just watch it right there.
Right on their TV. Yeah.
Okay. Katie, you want to get ready to tape this? I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. I'll quit talking about it and I'll quit thinking about it. How's that?
That's what you tell a kid.
And I'll pretend the show's almost over. I forgot how these go. I could do that. I can never remember how these go. It's some kind of backwards way. I need to mark them one day. There you go. Okay. Good morning, everybody. I can hear them now. So good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing? Jim Weller here. We are live and alive and frozen. Okay, it was like 7 degrees on the way here. So good morning to you, everybody that is watching and listening. And if you're watching on Facebook, which I presume is the only place you're watching. But anyway, hit the share button if you would, okay? Hit the share button so we know that you're there and we know that you care, because sharing is caring is what they tell me. So anyway, good morning, and we're live. We're inside Smith's Cafe in Seaford, Delaware. So people say, well, where is that? It's right inside the Delmarva Teen Challenge thrift store, which is where the Food Lion Shopping Center used to be. We used to be, which is now across the street. And so we're kind of behind Grotto's, and we're behind where Wawa will be at some day. And across the street from the new Chick-fil-A.
Whew.
That's where we're at in Seaford.
Details.
Them are some really good instructions. I'm telling you about places that don't even exist. But we're in Smith's Cafe, and they're open, and the food is good. I have had scrambled eggs already, and the ice in the ice water is some of the coldest ice I've had all morning. So, great place. Good family-friendly environment, home cooking, really good.
I had some pretty cold ice on my car this morning.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was freezing out.
It was below freezing out,
Below freezing.
It was 32 degrees below freezing, believe it or not. I hit zero at one point on the way down there.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. So.
Wow.
Anyway.
You must have been looking at your speedometer to hit zero.
Our monitor's not working. You notice that?
What's that?
That monitor's not working.
That monitor is not working.
All right. Anyway.
All right.
Try to unplug and plug it back in, Katie.
Sometime.
Anyway, Wall Service Center is not open today.
Taking the day off.
It's
probably a good day to take the day off.
Cold.
Yeah. Yep.
No, that's not why we're closed.
Okay.
We had a very, very busy week. We usually close one weekend a month. We're closing this weekend. We might be closing another one, but there it is.
Okay, there it is.
All right.
And we want to thank Colin Walls, who is one of the sponsors of the show. For real?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and probably shouldn't, to be honest with you, but that's okay.
It doesn't matter.
Anyway,
Right,
so good
exactly.
morning, everybody.
Wall Service Center is not open today. We are an AC Delco dealer, and look at this.
Yep.
You like this.
I do.
And you like this. Oh, we haven't
You
talked
still
about
got
this
some?
yet. We've got lots of these left.
Okay. I
These
brought
are
one to show everybody.
Yep, calendars.
Nice 2019 calendars.
Right.
Okay, that first one was 2018.
Yeah.
The December one.
Right.
Okay. So, but
Just
it
check that
has.
one out.
I got home, called him up, said, "Man, what are you giving out? 2018 calendars?"
You thought it went backwards,
He's like,
didn't you?
"Flip one more page, just one more page." Okay.
So
Anyway.
yeah. Anyway, you can stop by and grab one of those. They're right on the desk there. Grab one.
Yeah.
If they're not there, if they're all gone, then just ask Tracy for more.
We'll take
and we
another
can
one.
get you more. Also, we've got these ice scrapers. You didn't bring that.
Oh,
Did
I
you?
didn't bring that because
You
it's in
left that
Denise's car.
I'll
Right.
have to bring one
Okay.
to show. But it's got a mitt on it, and it's got Wall Service Center on it,
Yep.
EC Delco logo, and it's for scraping your windows, but it keeps your hand warm.
I agree.
While you scrape them.
And dry.
$150 or
Warm
more
and dry.
service, you're going to get that free.
So if you spend $150 or more, you get the ice scraper free. If you just want a calendar, you could stop in and say hello.
That's right.
And you also are allowed to schedule work while you're there.
That's right. And for free.
For free.
This is always from an oil change service on up. You're going to get free roadside assistance for 12
Toll-free number.
months, 1 year.
Nationwide.
Nationwide.
For 12 months.
12 months.
So you get an oil change, and then you... Oh, I just realized something.
What's that?
I don't have that check paper. I hope I
Oh.
didn't discard it. All right, I'll look into
That's
that
okay.
later.
We can get you
But
another
anyway,
one.
so
We've got more.
first of all, you get the oil change. Then you get the multi-point, whatever that inspection is.
Right.
And then you get free roadside assistance for a year. And you're saying,
Right.
well, man, that must be an expensive oil change. Well, it's not any more expensive than anywhere else. I get them done all the
Right,
time.
yeah.
You know, like on my wife's car, I think it was 30-some bucks. So it's 30-some bucks for that oil change. And I
Right. You
I
get
got
them
the-
every 50,000 miles or so, whether you need it or not.
whether I
right?
need them or not.
No.
I'll tell you what, though.
You are good about your oil changes.
I try. Well, it's
would-
because, but here's the scoop: I don't ride in my wife's car
Mm-hmm.
hardly ever. Okay, so I don't have any idea what kind of shape it's in. So I let you guys worry about all that.
Right.
So I get an oil change, and not only do I get an oil change, I get an oil change plus all these things get looked over, and I don't have to worry about.
Well, I'll give you some good news. We took
Okay.
the seat out of her car to put those seat heaters in.
Yep.
She keeps a clean car. There wasn't a bunch of food and
For real?
stuff all under
No
the
French
seat.
fries?
No. She
Might have been
she
some
keeps her car
lettuce.
clean.
There wouldn't be any French
Right, it
fries,
would be-
but there might have been some lettuce or
Tomato
kale
or something.
or something like that.
Yeah.
So.
All right. I got to go.
All right, we'll
You
get
gotta
out of
on
here
with the
then.
show.
So,
All right.
Wall Service Center taking the day off, but normally open 6 days a week. 422-8110. Just letting you know if you need anything done. I've dealt with them for years. Very happy with them. We're going to have a little contest today. After 8:30, we're going to ramp it up. So I want you to write down the phone number now, if you would. 422-7336. What? We're on the radio? Okay, we're getting ready to go. All right. You got your signs and everything, but anyway. Radio, okay. And don't forget the 2 microphones in case we need them. But we're here in Smith's Cafe. We're live on the radio. We're getting ready to go live, one or the other. We're going to make a decision soon. It's up to us whether we go live or stay muted. No, I'm just kidding you. And it's Roman back there working today. And Roman does a good job, folks. If you don't know him, he gets up early. He plows the driveway. He shovels the sidewalk. He puts out the salt. He cleans the glass windows in those exterior doors. And then he goes inside and gets all the wires nice and straight and makes sure that everything works, okay? So we appreciate Roman, and he does a wonderful job. So good morning to my radio audience. We're on Delaware 105.9. If you're out and about and driving, please don't look at your radio. Even when you hear me say, look at this or something like that, don't do it, okay? Because I don't want to be any part of anybody taking their eyes off the road. Are you looking for the microphones? Yeah. They're right there. They're where the microphones are. See them 2 microphones? The microphones you're looking for are right there. Hey, we're high tech here. So anyway, we're going to put tracking devices, them little tiles. We're going to put them little square tiles on the mics. But anyway, we have a lot of stuff here. If you were ever here to see this show, you would say, there's a lot of equipment going on. with this show. And Colin Walls and Catch It Live and Sean and Colin II, they all do a good job. Then there's Katie, who takes pictures, lines up the guests, helps with many different things, and it takes a team here. And we appreciate everybody. So we're live here at 8:30 today. I want to remind you that we're going to have a contest. So we're going to give away a $50 worth of gift cards. We're going to give $30 for the Duck Inn Car Wash because you're all going to need it real soon. And then we're going to give you $20 to Smith's Cafe. So there's going to be one lucky winner. And you got to guess how many mints are in this trailer. Okay, so the trailer's here. It's a big trailer, single axle. Okay, and I filled it full of mints this morning. So for those watching on Facebook, you can see it. For those listening on the radio, I'm going to do my best to describe it. But anyway, so for right now, just keep that in mind. So at 8:30, I need everybody to chime in. Write the phone number down now so you got it. It's 422-7336. Don't call now, but at 8:30, we're going to take the last half hour, and we're going to try to get 20, 30 phone calls, and we're going to let somebody win a $50 worth of gift cards, okay? In just a minute, you're going to hear from my friend Jeff Corman. We're going to talk about what does somebody who does aerial spraying do in the winter, because you would think he would be down in the Bahamas or somewhere warmer, maybe Milton or Lewis or something like that. But anyway, he does things in the winter. He really does work year-round. But in the meantime, I want to just brag on Wilson's Auction, good sponsor, good supporter of the show. Dave Wilson and his team have an auction every Saturday. Today, they're going to have one for sure. Man, I took a bunch of stuff there, went and picked up my money. I was really happy. I got about twice as much as I was thinking. So I was like, wow, I was really pleased with that haul. But I take stuff there all the time. So on Saturday, they sell stuff. They start at 10 o'clock in the morning, outside the building, inside the building. It goes all day and into the evening. So if you go to wilsonsauction.com, you could see all kinds of pictures. I mean, there's jewelry, there's glassware, there's exercise equipment, there's usually some tools, there's some construction equipment, there's appliances, there's furniture, there's antiques, there's just a little bit of everything, okay? And everything just gets sold to the highest bidder, period. There's no reserves, nothing like that. They sell the stuff. So if you want to have some fun today or tonight, they got a lot of wood stoves in there. It's nice and cozy. Just a great place to go. But it's a real lively environment. It's a lot of fun, okay? When you get there, just wave to people. In other words, it makes it even more interesting. But Wilson's Auction, good supporter of the show, Dave Wilson and his team. If you have something you want to sell, you want to clean out your garage, like me, I got a whole bunch of extra stuff that I said I never want to get rid of, and that was 10 years ago, and I just need to get rid of it. So we're going almost on a weekly basis unloading stuff. So anyway, Wilson's Auction, Route 113 in Lincoln. Then Tuesday nights, they have an auto auction at 6 o'clock, so you could buy or sell just like the dealers do at auction. Get yourself another vehicle or get rid of a vehicle. So any questions, it's 422-3454, wilsonsauction.com on the web, and you can like them on Facebook, okay? Dave Wilson, big Facebook fan, okay? So anyway, Dave Wilson, good community-minded gentleman and good supporter of the show. And whether you're buying or selling or want to just have some fun, take the kids or the grandkids and go to an auction. There's no charge to park. There's no charge to get in. And you're going to have a good time, and you won't buy anything unless you can't control your hands, okay? All right, now, here he is, everybody. Hot out of the seat of the plane. I don't even know if he's been flying this morning. As soon as Katie's ready, I'm ready. So we are going to have Jeff Corman tell us all about the life and times of Jeff Corman. He said, why did you have me back on? I said, we never discussed your school grades yet. So this is no joke. I usually do ask people, how were your teachers when you graduated? Like mine were like, man, they were all outside giving me high fives. Like, get out of here, Jim. We're done with you. So anyway, so Jeff, where did you go to school?
Went to Cape Henlopen, graduated in 1997.
97. So,
and I still can't figure out why you're having me back, but I'll keep coming as long as you invite me.
Okay. Well, we need entertainment here. Okay. So anyway, you told us a story once before. Did you tell me that there was a time or times that the principal would come get you out of class?
That's correct.
Because there was a fire somewhere?
Yep. There was a fire between Lewis Canal and the houses on Lewis Beach, and they got me out of high school, my dad did, and we dumped water. We ran 3 airplanes on it all day, dumping water.
So an airplane, inside the plane, there's a big tank?
Yes.
Okay. And so at the airport, you must have something that really pumps a lot of water.
We can fill up in about 3 minutes, 400 gallons.
400 gallons, okay. And so you fill up, and then you take off. And when the water comes out of the plane, like, is it just one big, or do you like spray a little bit?
No,
when you're spraying a fire.
You can pretty much dump it all at once, and it'll. I'm just thinking, it probably goes within about 500 or 600 feet.
Really?
All that 400 gallons will.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then you got to turn around and go get more.
Turn around, go back.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just keep doing it and doing it. So have you done any fires lately?
I did the one that was west of Farmington probably 10 years ago.
Really?
That was the last one I've done.
So who knows to call you if they need such a thing? Like
the fire departments, they know we're there.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Now, New Jersey has a program there in the Pine Barrens. They have 4 airplanes on standby at all times.
Really?
Yes.
Their own planes, or
they contract to a company like us.
Really?
Yep.
I never really thought of that. So, so you're kind of could be called at any time to deal with many different things.
It could.
All right. So what do you do in the winter? Like, have you been up in the air recently?
I flew Monday for the Delaware Division of Fish and Wildlife for their midwinter waterfowl survey.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Hey, you won't be flying tomorrow for the polar bear plunge, will you?
Now, I'm going to be at the pool. I'm not in the polar bear plunge, but we're going to go watch.
Are you really?
Yeah.
You might get caught up. I just want to warn you. You could get there, knowing you could get excited, and you could say, honey, hold my wallet and my phone. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
I'm just saying.
I don't think that's going to happen.
You might just grab her hand by mistake and pull her right on in. Okay, so just be prepared. Keep some towels or blankets in the car.
Yeah.
Just in case this happens. So you're going to watch.
We're going to watch. We went 2 years ago. First time I'd ever been, actually.
Okay.
And
is it amazing?
it was fun. We had a great time.
Thousands of people.
Had a great time.
Running
Kids
across
had
that
fun.
freezing cold sand.
Yeah.
To get in the freezing cold water. And then you look out there, and there's the Delaware State Police scuba team standing there.
Right.
Been there for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just there to make sure we're all safe. So, so you're going to that tomorrow?
Going to that tomorrow.
Okay.
And I guess we have a Super Bowl party tomorrow night.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Who you rooting for? Oh, you better not say.
No, I don't mind saying. I don't watch football much at all. In fact,
Okay.
to me, the real sport starts, in Daytona in about 2 weeks.
Oh, for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Around Valentine's Day, there's a big event.
Yeah.
In Daytona.
Yeah, so I'll watch that. No, I like to see the Patriots win, I guess.
Okay.
Just because I like the quarterback. Anybody that's that talented.
Okay.
It's neat to watch.
Okay. So it should be a good time.
Should be.
Should be.
Yeah.
All right. Do you go to the Daytona 500?
I went to college in Daytona. I went to Embry-Riddle, and I went twice.
Really?
Yeah.
You ready for a picture, Katie? Katie does a great job of taking these pictures, and we appreciate it. We have about 107,000 of them. So
Wow.
Anyway, that's a lot. So aerial spraying is what you do for a living.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
seeding, fertilizing.
Okay. And the wet ground, because I had somebody tell me the other day that it rained 20-some Saturdays last year.
Yeah. That's correct.
This was a person that owns a lot of hardware stores and shared with me how rough a year that was for hardware stores. And I'm like, what? Think about it. People aren't buying lime, fertilizer.
Makes sense when you think about it.
Grass seed, plants. I was like, I had no idea. They're not out painting things, fixing up things. I never thought about rainy season affecting hardware stores.
Yeah, I would have never crossed my mind either.
Yep, but they own 10 of them, and the guy was just sharing with me how it had affected some things. So I was like, isn't that interesting? So farmers, when it's really wet, you're able to seed where they can't get with equipment.
So
without making a bunch of ruts and things like that.
Exactly. So this past year, we spread a lot of fertilizer that they normally do by ground.
Okay.
We did a tremendous amount of that on potatoes and corn.
Okay.
And then, a tremendous amount of cover crop is planted on the peninsula in the fall.
Okay.
From the middle of August on. And it was just too wet, and they were trying to get the crops out. So the last thing they were going to do was plant cover crops. So that's where we came in.
Okay.
And
you're ready to do that without having to buy more equipment immediately?
No,
or anything
we
like
have the
that?
equipment to do it.
Okay.
For sure.
Because I didn't know, like, if you're full and if they don't schedule a year in advance or whatever.
No, we only get about maybe 2 or 3 days notice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like be ready all the time.
911.
911.
Yeah.
Jeff Corman. All right. So anyway, what else? What are your hobbies? Like, what do you do as a hobby? What do you do to wind down, or does the flying not need winding down?
I work.
So you work. You like to work.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's about it.
All right. And is your wife a school teacher?
She is.
Okay. And
She is.
Where does she work at?
Milford High School.
Milford High. Oh, she's teaching high school
Yeah,
students.
she's doing the head of the teacher pathway at the high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're both from the area.
Yeah, she's a lot smarter than I am.
Who says that? You or her or both?
Oh, I say that.
That's wise man. Wise man. But she probably has a lot more schooling.
Yes.
Schooling.
She, I don't even know what else she's got. More than I do.
Okay.
She has 2 masters plus 45
Really?
credits, so she's ready to do her doctorates if she ever does it.
Okay.
But
All right. And you got 2 little girls,
2 little girls, Lucy and Lainey, 10 and 6.
10 and 6.
Lucy's
All right.
the oldest.
Okay.
They're doing very well in school. They obviously don't take after me.
Well, that's good, though. It's good in that way.
Trying to get an interest in aviation from them. So I don't know
Really?
if that'll happen or not.
Happen or not.
We'll see.
Okay. Then your mom and dad,
Yeah.
they involved in the business? Or?
Oh, yeah. Well, my mom is retired. She was
Okay.
a nurse in Milford Hospital, nurse manager for 39 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Is she was with you for the tour of the new hospital?
She was with for
what
the
did
tour.
she have to say about the new hospital?
She thought it was very nice. She
It's a game changer.
it's a game changer, correct.
It's a game changer. Yeah.
Yeah. And she's going to go back and volunteer there. She's
Is she
been
really?
I would think she would be ready to retire. I keep telling her if she's going to work at the hospital, she ought to get paid for it. But
Okay.
she said she wants to retire.
Really?
She's going to be the person that sits at the desk and gives the information where to go, I guess.
I want to be the person that points out the wall that you touch and it comes alive and answers questions.
Do they have that there?
Yes, I haven't
Really?
seen it, but I saw it in a brochure.
Okay.
And I just want to watch people.
They have one
do
of
that.
those at AI DuPont.
Do they really?
Yeah. Yeah. And
I hope I wasn't on the wrong brochure. I really think I saw it in the brochure. So I was absolutely impressed. A friend of mine, I.G. Burton and Bill Strickland, have
Yep.
both been very involved, along with hundreds
Sure
and
they
hundreds
have.
of other people. But just to hear I.G. and Bill Strickland talk about it, and I remember meeting with them before any ground was broke or just anything. And I just want to say that it was very interesting. I'm going to take this call and try to talk to this gentleman on the air. Is that okay? All right. This is Dave Hill. You don't have to take off. Dave?
Jim Weller, how are you?
You want to talk on the air? Because that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was calling.
Okay. So I don't know if you know Dave Hill or not.
I don't.
He was the wine manager at Outlet Liquors for years.
Okay.
And he's a good friend of ours, and he works at Bethany Blues. Can you call him from here, Katie? Dave, I need you to hold on, Dave. We're going to call you right back through another phone line, okay?
So you want me to hang up?
I want you to hang up. Okay. Bye. We're gonna have Katie get him on the phone here, and that way you can hear him better. But anyway, he's having a big operation on Monday,
Oh, okay.
and
Well,
he's
I
a
hope
little nervous,
I would be too.
and it's got his hair all in a frizzy. He has no hair. But anyway, he's going over to George Washington University to have I believe a heart aorta valve. So Katie's going to get him on the phone. So what else do we need to know about Jeff Corman?
Well, I brought you those 2 jars of spaghetti
yes.
sauce.
Here they are. 2 very small jars. I'm just saying, they're pretty good.
They're very
Okay.
good. So Donnie Collins, and a farmer between Millsboro and Gumboro, his family has an 1.5-acre garden,
Okay.
and it's fresh spaghetti sauce, fresh
Really?
tomatoes. And we have the ragu and all that, and I was like, I tried that and I love it. So
Really?
I'm probably one of his biggest customers over the
Okay.
last.
You're a big
2
spaghetti
years.
eater?
When I eat spaghetti, I want that sauce on it, or I'm
No
not, or I
kidding.
really don't want to.
Well, how in
eat
the
it.
world you stumble across this?
A chemical salesman friend of mine's. I was looking for something to give out for Christmas gifts to farmers.
Right.
He said, "Well, you ought to do that."
Really?
And
Well, I think it's wonderful.
well, let me know what you think of it.
I will. Thank you very much. Do you want to hang around and be on again at 7:30?
I
Do you
can.
mind?
I can.
So you can hang here or there, whatever you want.
All right, very
I'm going
good.
to switch gears for a minute or
Sure.
two, okay?
Yep.
Dave, are you there?
I'm here
You're awake bright and early today. How are you?
on my second cup of coffee.
All right.
But
so,
I really wanted to call to say just thank you so much for all you've done for me so far as I get ready for Monday. It just means so much, and I just wanted to thank you.
Well, thank you. Now tell everybody what you're having done, Dave, okay?
We finished all the final preparation yesterday. The aorta, the artery that comes out of your heart is, I guess they call it an aneurysm. It's swelling and it's gotten so big it could tear or break at any moment, so they got to fix that.
Okay.
Like if you have a water hose
right.
with a bubble on it, it's going to burst.
That's why you were told.
Good.
That's why you told me to avoid potholes when I was taking you over.
Yeah,
okay.
that was why I was sitting on the pillow.
Right. We didn't want his aorta to break while we were riding.
Right. So they're going to take out the bad part of the aorta, cut that out, and then whatever they do with science today, they can put in an artificial aorta to fix it.
Right. I think it's an aorta out of a guinea pig.
Well, now that's part two. They may have to replace the heart valve, is what they said. They won't know until they get inside. Yeah, that's just they have to determine that once they get inside. So we'll see what happens there too.
All right.
But everything else is okay. That if they fix that, then I'll be fine.
Okay. And you work at Bethany Blues.
Monday.
You work at Bethany Blues in Lewis, or do they call it Rehoboth?
As the host, when I'm there, I'll be the first people you see. And I also work at Carryout. So listen, for the Super Bowl tomorrow, yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, then I'm going to leave you. Anything else you want to say?
Just everyone who sent in their thoughts, prayers, and concerns, a big thank you for that.
Okay,
you're welcome. Thank you for you. I could not have done all of this without you.
That's fine. I'm glad to do it.
And the doctor did say she doesn't even want me on the cell phone for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe Thursday. So it'll probably be next Friday before I can call anyone.
That'd be fine. Well,
all right.
You take
Colin
care.
Hi and Colin, hi.
Yep, they're saying hi. And
good. And we only got 1.5 inches here in D.C. I hear you guys got more snow.
Yeah, we got a mess, but we're going to get through it.
That's what I was hearing. All right.
Take care and stay calm, okay?
And the doctor will be calling you on Monday.
That'll be fine.
Okay, great.
All right, see you, Dave. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, thanks. All right,
bye. Yep, I took Dave over on, I forgot what day. He's staying with a friend over in the Annapolis area because he had to go Thursday for tests. He had to go back Friday for tests. And I'm thinking, man, that's a lot of tests. But anyway, and he's having this surgery on Monday. And I'll tell you, I had heart surgery a couple years ago, and it does make you think about everything. So Dave's thinking about all kinds of stuff. And Dave, I really hate to say this, but Dave used to tell Colin and I and Dan Gaffney all the time, he's going to donate his skeleton to science. Perfect skeleton. Dave, after this surgery, will not have a perfect skeleton. Oh, that's right. But he did share with me, he went to the dentist. He hadn't been in 15 years and had no cavities. So that's pretty darn good. I can't get away with a year without having a cavity. So anyway, Dave, we miss you. We're praying for you, and everything is going to be just fine. Just fine, just fine. I do want to brag on Jerry's lawn care. I bet he's busy fooling with snow and helping people out. But he's busy in general. So Jerry is Jerry Santoro, okay? First of all, you say, what does he do? It's more like, what doesn't he do? First of all, he does landscaping. So if you're planning who's going to do your landscaping, commercial, residential, or whatever for this season, give Jerry a call, okay? If you have some trees, we've had a lot of wind and wet weather, and I'm even in my garage, my woods. I go down the front of the woods, and I can see big trees that have just blown over. In other words, because the ground's so wet, it's soggy, and the wind comes up and just flips it right over. So if you have some tree work you need done, Jerry can do it as soon as he can get in your yard with some equipment, okay? Now, he digs foundations and footers and things like that. He also digs up stumps or grinds up stumps, whatever you need there. He also does irrigation systems. He also does pavers. So Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn Care, does a lot of different things, and he's a good guy. And one more thing that he has a lot of is seasoned firewood. So if you need some firewood and you want seasoned wood for sure, Jerry's wood is seasoned. So what's his number? 302-363-60 6025, 363 6025. And you know, if you don't have a connection with somebody in reference to clearing your driveway in case of snow, it may be worth giving Jerry a call and getting on his customer list, so that way if you need him, he'll take care of you, okay? Because the time to find snow removal is not in the middle of a snowstorm. So anyway, it's Jerry's Lawn Care, Jerry Santoro. Estimates are free. A good, honest, friendly guy. Anytime I need something done, I give him a call, and he either tells me he does it or he doesn't. And he has a bucket truck, too. I forgot about that. So all-around good guy. Give him a call, 363-6025. Tell him you heard about it from Jim Weller, and he'll treat you fair and square. So I want to thank everybody for watching this show. People say, man, I met somebody recently that had not heard the show before. And I said, where have you been? And he'd been listening to country and western music, in other words. So I'm just letting you know that's wonderful, but just not on Saturday mornings from 7 to 9. I'm just saying that we've done this show how many times now? 282 times, folks, okay? That's a long time, and we've never missed a Saturday. Never missed a Saturday. So it's all about public service. We're here for you. People say to me, well, what's the deal on the show? I want to explain the deal. In other words, it's my show, okay? In other words, I buy this time from a radio station, and then I remarket it. So I have advertisers. So when you hear somebody like Jerry Santoro, he's a sponsor of the show. We thank him. You hear that we're here at Smith's Cafe, they sponsor the show. So all these different sponsors make this show happen, okay? Then there's a lot of equipment and people that need to be paid to help make things happen. So if you ever want to be on their space, if you ever want to be on their space, and if you ever want to buy advertising, I'd love to talk to you. We're going to take a break from the radio, but we don't stop on Facebook. So switch right over to Jim Weller's Facebook page, because we never stop talking, okay? All right, now, we never stop talking. So here we are. We're sitting here in Smith's Cafe. People are coming. People are going. People are eating breakfast. We encourage you, support Smith's Cafe, okay? So as you watch this show and you hear us support nonprofits and different things of the community, realize Smith's Cafe plays a role in making sure that that's available, all right? We're also on about 5 different Facebook pages. I can't remember if it's 5 or 6 or whatever, but if you own a Facebook page and you have maybe 10,000 likes or more, we would love to put this show on your Facebook page, okay?
Good idea.
We'll create a lot more activity, a lot more buzz, and make more people take a look at your Facebook page. So we have quite a few thousand views by the end of the show every week, and then we look back a week later and we're like, holy mackerel, people keep going back and watching the show at some point or another, and that's what our advertisers like. You don't just get one ad here. You get the ad, and then you get all the bonus ads for nothing. It's that simple. So we are now going to talk to Colin Walls, El Presidente of Walls Service Center. And what's up in your world, Colin?
Well, we're closed today. Wall Service Center is closed today.
Taking a break.
Taking
Good
the
idea,
day
though.
off,
It's just a daggone cold.
It is cold, but luckily we have good heat in the shop.
Good heat in the shop.
You know, we used to have a waste oil heater. We had a waste oil heater for years.
You got rid of that?
We did.
Did you really?
And I went to propane. And
Did you really?
It's such a relief, actually.
Okay, not worried about cleaning that little nozzle.
That's it. That thing.
Yeah.
I never even thought about how much work and I was always worried about it going out and the
Right.
pipes are going to freeze and so I would drive by there on the weekend. Like I don't even have to think about it now.
Wow, that
It
is
just
kinda
works.
cool.
It
Yeah.
is. It's and I didn't realize how much of a relief it was going to be to get rid of it.
And speaking of propane, do you want to talk about propane?
Yeah, we fill propane tanks. If you've
Okay.
got a propane tank you want filled, bring it into Wall Service
Is one of
Center.
them, like, we're talking about one for a gas grill?
Yep.
Is it a 30-pound that's on a camper?
On a camper, yep.
And then is the next one a 100-pound?
They've got some 40s and some
Okay.
others in between, but the
if
next
you
most
can
popular
get it
is
to
100.
Wall Service Center,
We can fill it.
you will fill
Right.
it.
Right.
Okay, and you do it
As long
pretty
as it
much-
doesn't say Southern States or Ports Propane or
Correct.
something
It
like
has
that.
to be your tank.
It's got to be your tank. You can't bring somebody else's tank to us to
right.
fill.
But a lot of people
It
have
could be a
their
Blue
own
Rhino tank because
It
that's
could be-
actually your tank.
Okay. But a lot of people have their own tank because they don't use enough propane to meet the minimum.
Right.
So they go somewhere and purchase their own tank, and then they just come to you and have it filled as needed.
Right.
And then they're only paying for propane. They're
And we
not
do
paying for tank
We
run.
do a lot of people that have them in their little workshop or their
Right.
garage or
Right.
barn or just a spot heater or something like that. A lot
Yes.
of people have the 20-pound tanks that you put the little head on.
I have them.
Yeah,
I have them.
You sell those?
No, not anymore.
you just have
I
them.
had one left, and I think we sold it. I think.
Okay.
But yes, we used to sell them. But Denise has a couple shops. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got 6 or 8. I probably got 3 or 4 that are empty now that I think about it.
Right.
I let them pile up. But
That way
anyway,
it's cheaper when you go buy it all at once.
yeah, it just adds
It's
up
more
to
convenient.
more. It's more convenient to do
That's
them all
right.
at once.
Right.
But anyway, so you do the propane.
We do,
and,
yeah.
And so full service automotive repair facility, and just taking the day off. Normally
Yeah.
open 6 days a week.
Yep.
What is it? 7:30 to 5.
7:30 to 5, Monday through Friday. Saturdays, the Saturdays that we're open is 8 to noon.
8 to noon.
And that we do close some Saturdays in a
Right.
month. So
And you can call, make an appointment, or
Yep.
go online, like their Facebook page,
Yep.
Wall Service Center, and check them out.
And
been
check-
around 61 years.
and now we're affiliated with AC Delco,
AC
which has been
Delco.
around for over 100 years. Mm-hmm. So good, strong company. And I
Connected to another good, strong company.
Yeah, I feel like we go together good.
Yep. It's a good
Yeah,
fit.
I'm happy to be partnered with
Hand in
them.
a glove, a good fit.
24-month, 24,000-mile warranty on
Nationwide.
AC Delco parts and labor.
Not just
Yeah,
for the whole
nation-
town of Milford. Nationwide.
That's right. Anywhere you travel in the country, and Canada too.
Canada, too.
Oh, then they got to convert that to kilometers.
That's true.
Bring your
That's
own
true.
calculator.
Yeah, bring your own calculator.
Conversion method.
All right.
All right.
Well, anyway, there he goes.
Yeah,
Wall
thank you.
Service Center, downtown Milford. Check him out. I deal there all the time. Very, very happy. We're going to come back on the radio. So for those watching on Facebook, do me a favor and just hit the share button. We're going to talk to Jeff Corman just a little bit more, and then we got Brian. Brian is here, and we're going to talk to him also in the next segment. So stay tuned, everybody. We're live on the Facebook. So whatever Facebook page you're watching on, hit the share button if you would, okay? We really do appreciate it, and we thank all the different people that allowed us. One of them was, what's that one? The Facebook page we just got on. I forgot the name of it. Lower Delaware Breaking News. We appreciate them. We need to get you guys on the show and talk about your Facebook page if you want. But anyway, we're here in Smith's Cafe. It's been a busy morning. We've seen some people come. There's always the early birds. When we get here, there's people already here. I get here about 6 o'clock. So I think Colin gets here a little earlier. But there's some people already here. And I've met a lot of people that just love the food at Smith's Cafe. It's always made from scratch. It's good and hot. It's always good. It's consistently good. And always made fresh. So I like eating here, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner. They are open 7 days a week. They're inside the Delmarva Teen Challenge thrift store, which is like a 30-some thousand square foot mega thrift store. So anyway, we're not back on the radio yet, but we will be in just a second. I'll get my cue for that. Facebook people, don't forget, at 8:30, we're going to have a big contest. I got a lot of things to give away, but one of them is $50 worth of gift cards, okay? So we're going to give one person $50 worth of gift cards, okay? Then I've got some passes. Where are those passes at? They're right here. It's a Fort VIP, complimentary pass to Fort Delaware and Fort Mott State Parks, okay? We're going to be giving them away. We're back on the radio. I believe we are. So anyway, we're going to be there in just a second, and we're going to continue right on. And I got more things to tell you. For the people watching on Facebook, we thank you very much for that, and we would really appreciate it if you would hit the share button. And what's next? I want to just talk about one more of our sponsor, Kevin Short. He may be here later today. I'm not sure if he will. I'm not sure if he won't. But either way, he just kind of surprises us. But Mid-South Audio is somebody we get a lot of equipment from, and you can too, okay? They not only sell stuff, but they rent stuff, audio, video, lighting, whether it's for your church or your organization or you're building a building and you need it done. All kinds of places use him. He's been around a long time. Not that he's an old man, but he's just been around a long time, okay? So he's been around a long time, but he's not turned into an old man. He's got a full head of hair back on the sides and at the very back, a little bit like me. So anyway, when you have this much hair, you consider it a full head of hair at this season in life. But anyway, Kevin, good morning to you. He's probably in his basement swimming in his swimming pool. So good morning. Don't miss a stroke or any. Yeah, you need to miss some strokes, but not a stroke when you're swimming, okay? How do I get out of that one? But anyway, MidSouthAudio.com. 856-6993. We appreciate Kevin and Debbie, good people, and they support and sponsor the show. Thank you very much. We're going to finish up with Jeff Corman, and then we're going to move into Brian. We're going to talk about the Clayton Theater today, and I believe a Relay for Life. So a couple different things. But anyway, I want to say, Jeff, I just appreciate you coming on.
I appreciate you
get up
having
early
me.
and come out here. Is there anything you want to talk about? Any anniversaries coming up? Birthdays? Is there
Wife's
anything
birthday
you
is
want for
February
Christmas?
18th.
Your wife's birthday is?
Yes.
Okay, well, happy birthday.
Yeah.
And that's Molly, correct?
That is Molly.
Is that what you call her, Molly or
Yeah.
Hun or Babe or Molly?
Yeah, Molly.
Molly. Okay,
Yeah.
good enough then. All right. So
How about the job DelDOT did yesterday?
I'm very pleased with
They
DelDOT.
did a great job.
I live on a secondary road. Wasn't as clear as the main road, but it's clear. And
Yeah, it's passable.
it's not only passable, it's perfect for sledding. Okay?
Yes.
I got to get done. Oh, and there's a monster truck show today, too.
That is right. Yeah.
Yes. There's so much
Salisbury.
going on. I'm leaving here. I'm going to the Clayton Theater.
Okay, I've never been there.
Oh, you should go. It's their anniversary.
Never been there.
They're playing 2 movies.
Okay.
Well, you're going to learn about it in a minute. But anyway, it's a nice place to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Been by it a mess.
Very cozy, very comfortable. But then, Katie, what's the anniversary? I forgot. 100 years? 70 years. 70th
Wow.
anniversary. Okay. So anyway, I'm just letting you know we're going to talk about that in just a minute. But it's a great place to go. Okay. And then, so I'm going to the Clayton Theater. I think I'm going to the Monster Truck Show in Salisbury because they tell me they have one that's going to do a complete flip right in front of me. And I really want to see that. Okay. Then somewhere in there, I want to get my 4-wheeler out and I have a bed liner. Okay. And I can get 5 or 6 grandkids on that thing and whip them all around. So
That does sound like fun.
it is fun.
Yeah.
It is fun.
We
So,
did a few donuts in my truck last night on the way home.
I cannot do
in
donuts
the, in the
my
driveway.
truck.
In the driveway.
It
We
does the
did.
strangest thing. When I start sliding, I can't give it more gas.
Yeah, turn the traction control off.
Okay, I thought it was off.
Here, let's go
But-
get in it now and we'll try it.
Right, but listen, I learned this. The word "off" was on the button, so I thought it meant that the traction control was off. It meant if you want it off,
you want it off,
push that
push it.
button. Okay.
Me and Colin could figure this out.
Well, I used a hammer. I thought it was stuck. So anyway, but I was trying to do these donuts at this intersection. I was doing a Facebook Live, and it was a public safety thing of what not to do. I couldn't get that truck to slide for nothing. Now, when I used to date my wife, I started out by riding my bike to Little Creek to see her from Milford. Then when I got my driver's license, or maybe just a little bit before I got my driver's license, I used to drive to Dover to see her.
Okay.
And up at the Blue Hen Mall, we were doing donuts. She talked me into it. I was Denise, they're not going to appreciate this. I can't believe you want me to do this. She said, oh, please, Jim, if you love me, you'll do these donuts. So anyway, I was out there doing these donuts. And here come this guy with this flashing light, security guy. And I thought he was basically wanting to do some donuts with me. So I thought we were going to be like doing, what's that called, interpretive dance with vehicles out. But he was dead. He was like real serious, like quit doing these donuts out here. So I went behind the mall and started doing them. He meant get off the property completely. I had no idea. And he needs to work on his communication skills, in other words. So we had a good time, man. It's a lot of fun, ain't it?
It is a lot of fun.
When it snows.
The kids had a big time. So we're probably
Right.
going to. Well, today I have to go with my wife to Evolve Fitness when I leave here.
Oh.
You notice that's why I only had half my breakfast.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So I've started working out there.
Really?
Yeah.
Where is Evolve Fitness?
It's on Airport Road in the business park in Milford, west
Really?
of Milford, past the mosquito
Okay.
control.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're serious about this.
Well, I guess.
Happy wife, happy life.
Actually, I started there and she followed me.
Really?
That's how that worked.
Well, let me
Yeah.
tell you about my fitness center. For Christmas, I got a membership to Planet Fitness.
I go there too.
I've been once. I used the hydro table 3 times, and I liked it. And Denise is so aggravated with me. So anyway, she's probably not watching or listening right this minute. I think she's gave up on me. But
Yeah,
anyway,
I do my cardio at Planet Fitness and work out with the trainer at Evolve.
really.
So far, I can only do it till April though.
Okay.
After April,
So you go together, huh?
to Evolve we do.
Okay.
Yeah, but I tend to when you're flying an airplane, all you do is sit.
Right.
So you're not very active.
And it's not like you can eat while you're flying or anything like that. So
Well,
not
I
supposed
do.
to. You've heard rumors. All right. So anyway, your wife's birthday's coming up. Are you taking her away or anything?
we are
or-
going on a Disney cruise. Never been on a cruise ship other than the Cape May Ferry.
Just don't look out the windows. Because
Why
you'll
not?
Be fine. Because it's rocking all the time. Haven't you seen it where the glasses slide off the table and everything?
I hope it's not like going on the Titanic.
No, the Titanic sank. I'm talking about cruise ships that survived, but no, I've been on a cruise before. It's a lot of fun.
I'm looking forward to it.
And here's one thing Denise and I did. We tried not to take the elevators because we didn't want to gain any weight.
Ah, that's a good idea.
It was a real good idea for about the first half a day, okay? But anyway, no, Denise actually finished our cruise and lost weight. So
how did she do that?
Because she didn't take no elevators.
Okay.
And I took the elevators to the buffet. So anyway, she's very disciplined compared to me. But you're going to have a great time. You're going to so it's a Disney one?
Yeah, Disney cruise.
Okay. Taking the kids, I presume.
Yeah.
Taking your parents?
Her parents are going.
Are they really? Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to have a
Mine
real good time.
So I am deathly scared of heights.
Are you really?
Yeah.
And you fly a plane?
It's all about the perception. As long as I'm in control of it, I'm okay. And my wife signed me up for parasailing.
Oh, you'll love it.
We'll see how that works.
Make sure she's videoing whatever happens.
Oh, she's going with me.
Oh, she is?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We'll see.
I need you to do us a big favor. I need you to tag us in some pictures.
All right. Okay.
On this trip,
I'll
if
do
you
that.
would, please. Okay.
She's listening, so.
Okay, Molly, please tag us in some pictures if you would. All right. You're going to have a lot of fun. I promise you. You're going to really enjoy it. I would get to know the person in charge of security as well as the captain. Okay, before they need to get to know you.
Good idea.
Tell them you've been on Weller Does Delmarva
I
and
will.
so on. I'm sure they listen.
They'll probably
and watch.
already know about it.
You never know.
It's
crossing
possible.
the street at Disney World one time, just walking across the road, and I'm hearing "Have a fine day." I'm thinking I'm on vacation. So anyway,
Yeah, I don't get that.
well, you will sooner or later. You hang out with me just enough time.
Just enough.
Okay, we're going to make you famous and infamous. So anyway, well, I'm going to let you go if that's okay.
Thank
Is there
you,
anything
Jimmy.
else you want to
No,
say?
appreciate you having me on.
Well, I appreciate you coming on.
Yeah.
We need to get Molly on here, okay?
We do.
So
We do.
and the girls.
Yep. I asked Lucy to come this morning, but
Okay.
something about
No go.
5:30 in the morning just wasn't.
Well, she could come at 8:30. We'll schedule her for an 8:30.
Maybe we ought to. Yeah.
Okay, I would love to. Okay.
So,
all right. If I don't see you for the cruise, have a
Thank
good
you,
time.
sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for this, and I'll give you a full.
You'll
report.
enjoy that spaghetti sauce.
Okay, I'm going to take your
Yep.
word for it.
Yep.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Take care. See ya. All right. Have gave you a Weller's discount card already?
You did last
Okay,
time.
just checking. All right.
I gave it to Molly because it's got
Did
Dairy
you?
Queen on there.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Milford.
Good
And
idea.
That's where
Yep.
she goes 5 times a week.
All right. Well, do you need one for yourself?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you,
All
sir.
right. See you, Jeff. Thank you. All right. And I see Brian has arrived, and I also see some people from the Delmarva Christian Schools are here, so we're going to talk to them. Is that right? All right. So we got a busy morning here. Going to talk to Brian K. Ball, I believe, here in just a minute or two. So in the meantime, I'm going to talk about dry zone. Dry zone has been busy. All this moisture and everything causes people that have crawl spaces, their crawl space is leaking and you don't want it to be moldy. Your crawl space should be completely dry, okay? And it can be if Dry Zone does your encapsulation. There's everybody and their brother doing it now. It's kind of like a fad. But Dry Zone was doing it before everybody and their brother, and they know what they're doing. I've dealt with them on numerous projects, and they really know their stuff. So if you want it done right the first time around, Dry Zone is the people to call. They also do, if you have any leakage in your basement, like a lot of people are having right now, your basement should not leak. And this is America. You shouldn't have to put up with this stuff, okay? Also, if you're looking for a career change, they are growing in leaps and bounds. Like they're doing work across the bridge now. They're very busy. They're growing. I've watched them for years just continually add people and get bigger and bigger. So if you're looking for a career change, maybe you're tired of the weather and the moisture affecting you and affecting your pay and your income, Dry Zone will work you 52 weeks a year for sure. Also, they do electrical work now. They're a full-blown electrical contractor. So whether you need commercial, residential, something small, something big, you give them a call. Estimates are free. And if you have a Weller's discount card, you will save 5%. Think about that. On a Dry Zone project, no matter how small or how big, if you use your Weller's discount card, you will save 5%. So anyway, it's dryzone.com, 684-5034. Check them out on the web there. Also, like their Facebook page. They're very active there. And if you want to stop by, they're on Route 16 in Ellendale. It's the Dry Zone Red Barn. It's the Red Barn with the Dry Zone sign out front, okay? And there's blacktop all over the road and their parking lot. Okay, that's how you'll know you're there. Dryzone.com. Check him out. Here he is, everybody. I can't remember if he's the mayor of something or not the mayor of something. Brian K. Ball. Is
There
that
you
correct?
go. Mayor of Dagsboro.
I thought you were the mayor.
Good to
How
see
you
you, sir.
doing there, young man?
Good to see you.
How you been?
Good.
Good?
Thank you for having me on this morning.
Well,
I'm sorry I didn't bring any spaghetti sauce.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. We'll take crab cakes. All right. But anyway, I do want to say one of the things we were going to talk about, Katie lives in Millsboro, and she loves the Clayton Theater. You talk like you go there once a week. She goes a lot. My wife and I have stumbled across it. We've been there a few times, but we really kind of like it. It's kind of a cozy place to go to the movies. It has a balcony, and it's kind of nice and a little bit of a small town family feel.
Absolutely.
You know, not so much commercial, you know, and nice place to go. They're celebrating their 70th year?
Yep, today's the day. They're celebrating their 70th anniversary today. They're showing the original movie, One Touch of Venus, I believe is the name of the movie. That's the first one they ever showed 70 years ago.
Aren't they lucky they could get a hold of it?
Absolutely. Well, it's all digital now, so they can, you know, it gets right on a little digital card. They put it in the machine, and it rolls. So they're going to show that one today, and then right after it, they'll show Groundhog Day, the Bill Murray movie.
Okay.
Since today, Katie's
Katie
very happy
loves
now.
that, yeah.
And then they're going to show it again. They'll show One Touch of Venus again a little later on in the afternoon, and then they'll show Groundhog Day.
Well, I'm
again
supposed
today.
to be there by 10 o'clock this morning, so that must be the first one.
We've got you right up front. We have the,
my
Jim
gosh.
Weller seat right up
Oh,
front.
don't
for
do
you.
that. I do want to ask. My wife wants to know. She's real worried there's not going to be any seats. So, what time do the doors open?
I do believe it's 10 o'clock. Don't quote me on that.
Wait a minute. The movie's at 10.
Well, maybe it
So they
opens
got
at 9 then. I believe.
9:30, Denise.
Mm-hmm.
She's real worried. She bought her tickets online. She just is afraid there's not going to be enough seats.
If you've got a ticket, you'll get there. You'll be
Okay,
in.
Denise. And then I'll be there soon. I promise. I won't get hung up here. The show ends at 9. I'll get over there. So anyway, I'm going to have a public assist is what I'm going to have on the way. Anyway, nobody knows what that means. So with that said, great movie theater. It's today is the 70th anniversary. And so they're going to play the first movie they ever played.
Yep.
And then they're going to play Groundhog Day.
And then do it all over again.
Is there something Tuesday night?
Yep, Tuesday.
A fundraiser?
Tuesday, February 12th. Our Relay for Life team for the American Cancer Society is going to be doing a movie night fundraiser.
Okay.
And the movie we're doing is The Princess Bride, which I understand you were very happy about too, Katie.
Yes.
She's all smiling over there. It's
Yeah,
great.
oh, she's
I have
something.
tickets for you, by the way.
Oh, my gosh.
That's it. Princess Bride, great movie. Carrie Elwes, Mandy Patinkin, Andre the Giant, Billy Crystal. It's a fantastic date
Wait a
night
minute.
movie.
Andre the Giant?
Andre the Giant is in this movie. Plays
Is Andre
Fezzi.
the Giant still alive?
No, he's no longer with us.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, it's 30 years old?
She knows more about the movie than I do.
Oh, I'm telling you, Katie could be the spokesperson for this place. But anyway, so Tuesday night, we want everybody to come out. If you can't come, buy some tickets and give them out.
Absolutely. It's $12 a ticket.
Okay.
And a portion of that proceeds, along with raffle items and a 50-50 drawing we're going to do that night, will benefit our Relay for Life team. And, of course, that benefits the American Cancer Society.
Absolutely.
So we'd love to have everybody out there. You can buy tickets online, just like your wife did for the movie today, theclaytontheater.com. I also have them available if you'd like to give me a call. My number's 302-604-8372. Be happy to deliver them to you.
604-8372. You're walking around with tickets to the movies?
Yep, I'd love to sell them to you, and give me a call, and I'll even deliver them to you as well.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Now, so the Clayton Theater is a great place to go. Like, how do you describe it? Like, how would you sell it? You're a radio guy. So.
It is a hometown family theater. And they still show first-run movies. The nice thing is, in fact, it's the only theater in the state of Delaware that still shows first-run movies in addition to showing their classics that they do on Mondays, and then they do fundraisers throughout the course of the week as well, too. The thing that I think is really neat now is they've identified the deaf and hard of hearing community. So during the week as well, when they have first-run movies, they will get a copy of it that has the words with it. Even though it's a first-run movie, it'll have the words come up on the screen. So for those people who are deaf or hard of hearing, they can listen to the movie in headphones, or they can follow along on the screen.
I saw that on the website. How considerate is that?
It's awesome, and it's getting really big crowds out there as well, too.
Really?
Yep.
I know this sounds odd, but to me, I feel like when the lights are out, it's darker than most movie theaters.
I think it is.
For some strange reason.
You know what I mean?
Like,
I think you're
if
correct.
Denise and I wanted to snuggle and cuddle, we could, but after 60, you just do that less than you used to. But anyway, I'm just saying, to me, it just seems like it gets dark in there, and I kind of like that. Because you can really tell when somebody opens the door and you turn around and stare at them like, did you get enough popcorn? No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, and they have nice concessions there, and it's just a nice place to go. You walk up front, outside, there's the person selling the tickets like it used to be, and it's just really neat.
You've got the big lighted marquee out front, which has been there for the whole 70 years. It just really, again, it's that old family-style theater. I can remember being a kid living around here my whole life in Sussex County. You know, back in the day when movie tickets didn't cost that much, my mom could give our family, $10. Everybody could load up and we go see a movie.
Right. You know, they have a seniors discount, I noticed. Both Denise and I can use that now.
I'm getting close to it. I've
and
still
it's
got a couple
hooked to
more
a
years.
barber shop.
Yep, there's a little barber shop next door as well,
I
too.
can get a haircut. 2 minutes
trim
later,
them up.
we're at the movies.
And you're good to go.
All right. So, Brian, tell me this. What are you doing now?
What am I doing? Well, let's see. In addition to being the mayor of the town of Dagsboro, of course, I work on the radio as well, too.
Okay.
And we do a lot of work with our Relay for Life team, again, to benefit the American Cancer Society. We put that team together a couple of years ago in honor of my mom who passed away from lung cancer. Right. And then in 2017, I went in, getting close to 50. You have to do the colonoscopy thing. And I went in, and turns out that I ended up being diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer.
Whoa.
Had to go in, spend most of 2018.
remember this now.
Most of 2018, I spent doing chemo treatments and everything. And so far, I'm a year and a couple of months cancer-free.
Really? Praise the
awesome,
Lord for that.
Which is awesome.
Wow, very good.
And I would like to say for everybody who's getting close to 50, or maybe you're at 50, or maybe a little bit over 50, please do not put it off getting that colonoscopy, because it literally saved my life.
Yeah, I put it off for 2 years, and it was foolish, because once I had it done, I was like, gee whiz. I backed right into it. It was the smoothest thing I ever did. So anyway, but anyway, it was really smooth. It was really smooth. So it was almost like eating ice cream. But anyway, I don't remember much. But the guy that did it remembered more than me. So that was the most important part. But yeah, it is important. And at 50, I think you get a little notice in the mail from Lieutenant Governor or something like that.
Do not wait to get that done.
Yeah,
It done. Like I said, it literally saved my life.
Wow. Anything else you want to say or add? Or
just love to see everybody out there on February 12th. Again, if you need tickets online.
Next Tuesday night.
Yep, next Tuesday. A couple of days before Valentine's Day, so you can take your sweetheart out.
That's a great idea.
Absolutely. Online, ClaytonTheater.com. You can give me a call, 302-604-8372. Be happy to bring you tickets.
Wow.
I'm lining up Katie with some as we speak.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to leave you if that's okay.
You got it. Absolutely.
Everything
Pleasure.
good? You're a radio guy. You got any suggestions for me?
Looks fantastic.
I mean, for
it's
real.
It's kind of weird staring at myself on TV.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm good.
So anyway, yeah, you're not supposed to look there technically at one of those 3 cameras.
And next time I'll make sure I bring something for you for like spaghetti sauce or something homemade.
That'd be fine.
Noodles? Hey,
yeah, bring the noodles.
There
you go.
Absolutely.
So anyway, yeah, we receive gifts and cash, either one. All right. Thanks a lot, Brian.
Thank you, Jim. I appreciate it.
Take care. I'll see you. All right. So there he goes. And check it out. The Clayton Theater. Great place. And you'll notice he talked about a fundraiser on Tuesday night, another business that helps have fundraisers and things that help the community. So anyway, Sandy Kenny, she says, love the Clayton Theater, perfect for families. I agree, Sandy. How are you doing? So good morning to everybody that's watching on Facebook, listening on the radio. I can't keep track of everybody. We're on about 5 different Facebook pages. We're looking for Facebook pages to be on, okay? So depending on how many likes you have, we might be on for no charge. But the most you're going to pay us is $50 a month. So if you own a business and you say, I want some traffic on my Facebook page, this is traffic, okay? In other words, we would do the show live on your Facebook page. People would go back and watch it again. People would share it. People would comment. Literally, you could have somebody sit there and watch the show and comment back and forth to make it more interactive if you want to. So that's what Katie does on mine, but it's not done on every page. So anyway, that's that. So now we are at Smith's Cafe. People are coming and going. We told you about Dave Hill. We've told you about many different things. We want to thank Smith's Cafe for sponsoring the show and having it here, and we appreciate that. And I want to talk real quick about Peninsula Chiropractic Center. I have been misquoting some things, and Dr. T thought I didn't know what I was talking about, but I was doing my best, okay? But I have learned a lot, okay? I've been telling everybody that the chiropractic has to do with the circulatory system. It's called the central nervous system, and it's critical. I've been to the chiropractor twice this week, okay? I went on Monday with my grandson, Brody, and he was having some hearing problems. And, man, it was unreal. If you saw the picture, I posted a picture. So he's laying on his back. They put his hand straight up. One hand's higher than the other. And you're like, what's that about? He's out of alignment, okay? So out of alignment affects your central nervous system. And that affects what? Everything in your body. Okay? It has to do with how easy or how your body can fight off a cold. It has to do with headaches. It has to do with your eyes twitching. It has to do with everything. Okay? It all starts there. So I want to tell you something. If you've never been to a chiropractor, check out Peninsula Chiropractic Center. If you've been to a chiropractor and not got the results you were hoping for, check out Peninsula Chiropractic Center. I love them. I like them. You can tell it. I'm a big fan of it. I took Brody there, 7 years old, and he's like, and he felt better afterwards. Okay? Now, he's not, begging to go again, but it does help with their hearing. My granddaughter, Shelby, had the same thing. Took her there. Her hearing got better. So I'm just saying, if you want to talk about chiropractic care, if you have any questions, I got a free offer for you. Okay? Normally, doctors' offices don't make free offers, and I'm making one. If you mention Jim Weller or Weller Does Delmarva and you give a call, you can schedule a consultation in reference to what's wrong with you and if chiropractic care can make a difference. Before you spend any money, any copays, any deductibles, how often do you get that? So that's a special offer. Dr. T, Dr. Bud, one of the two of them will meet with you, spend a little time and say, okay, what's going on? And yes, I think we can make a difference. And that's before you have to spend any money whatsoever. They take most insurances. So if you have any insurance related questions, Joyce can answer that question. So the phone number, it's all you want. It's the phone number. It's 302-629-4344, 629-4344. If you think you might want some chiropractic care or a good massage, you give a call, leave a message. They're not open today, but leave a message. Say, hey, Jim Weller sent me and I want to talk about that free consultation and what can you do for me? 629-4344, PeninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web, and like them on Facebook because they're a likable group of people. Central nervous system. I've got it written right down here on my notes because it's not the circulatory system, and I apologize for that, folks. Okay? Who did? I did. I know. I had it wrong, but anyway, I got it right today. All right, so we're going to take a break in a minute from the radio. So I want to remind you, we do not stop on the Facebook page, all right? And that's what people like about this show because you buy an ad and then we just keep right on advertising because people go back and watch it again and they share it and stuff like that. That's the nice thing about Facebook too, okay? And when we sell ads, we're only really selling the ad on the radio. We can't sell ads on Facebook. But we have learned that we have thousands of views on the Facebook page. Then we go back a couple weeks later and say, what's the number now? And we're like, man, it just keeps growing. So we love it. All right, so we're taking a break from the radio. If you're listening on the radio, immediately just go to Jim Weller's Facebook page. We don't even have to be friends. And you can watch the show, listen to the show, and you could even talk to Katie if you want to, okay? All right, so anyway, that's about it. So here we go. I'm going to continue on. We're done with the radio for a few seconds. All right, folks, so it's Jim Weller here. We are inside the Delmarva Teen Challenge thrift store, okay? What a great organization. If you know anybody that's ever been through the Teen Challenge program, it's a life-changing organization, okay? And they have a thrift store that helps fund what they do. So if you want to donate some items, this is a great place to make a donation. My wife brings stuff down here all the time. Whenever I'm missing something, I'm like, did you take it to Teen Challenge? Yes, you didn't use it, and it's now gone, okay? So anyway, she likes to donate to this. And then they have a thrift store where people can come in and buy things. And so I know many people, I think Katie actually even has found some jewels and gems in here, you know, that she's enjoyed buying. So anyway, that's where we're at, and Smith's Cafe is right inside here. In the event you want to come in and have some breakfast, okay? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, 7 days a week. They'd be open 8 days a week if there was 8 days, but 7 days a week, good food. And Colin is practicing getting up and getting down. And he's doing a really good job about it. We're going to talk about his business in just a second. And we want to thank everybody that's chiming in and watching on Facebook. And we appreciate your comments and so on. And there's some pages that you're watching this show on that nobody's monitoring it. So if nobody talks back, I'm just letting you know I appreciate it. And if you'd hit the share button, and maybe invite some people. What's that called?
Watch party. Well, you can do an invite or you do a watch party. I've got a watch party going on right now.
All right. So anyway, I just want to also say that. I'm going to explain that to Katie someday so she would know. Oh, she doesn't even know.
She can figure it out.
She's over there. Every time I say something,
she knows how to do it. She's just not doing it.
Okay? I'm not saying she thinks she's a know-it-all. Maybe she just is a know-it-all. I don't know.
Right.
All right. So we're going to have Katie on from 8:30 to 9. She's going to help with the contest, okay? Colin, what's going on at Wall Service Center?
Wall Service Center is closed today, but
Closed
you can get
today.
in on
you can start the timer, Katie.
You can get on the appointment for Monday, get your car dropped off. Drop it off over the weekend.
Do you know if there's any openings Monday?
I'm sure there is.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
But just drop it off. I know there's drop-off openings for sure. I don't know about any time.
That means there's
waiting.
parking spaces in the parking lot.
That's right.
Okay.
I think our parking lot might be plowed today. Might be being plowed. I'm not sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
sure. So,
all right.
But anyway, did you notice this brochure? So this
I like
is
it.
Well,
it's nice
envelope.
and colorful.
It
Got a bunch of paid actors on the front.
Yeah, it does. Have to
They're
get
a little.
picture.
You
Our
need to get
picture.
your own pictures.
Yeah, that would be good. But anyway,
You need to take a snapshot and just have Tracy scotch tape it to the front of all of them.
That's
that you
a
give
good
out.
idea. The only nice thing
And autograph it.
The only nice thing is that AC Delco gives these to me.
That's true. Okay.
I would have to buy them if I do them custom.
That's true. No, I meant put the picture on the front of that one.
Oh, okay.
And just glue it on there real nice.
Well, we don't have a color copy. You think just a black and white picture of us on there?
No. I'm
Say
suggesting
it's retro.
buy a color copier.
Oh, okay. Rick Fowler.
Rick Fowler,
There
that's
we
a
go.
purchase order.
That's right. For Jim.
Okay, for Jim.
But
right.
these are nice. It's, you put your receipts in it that
Yes.
we give you, so you've got all records.
Yep.
Also, it's got the information on it, but they're really nice because when you're holding them up for the TV camera, you can read the back of them.
Right, and it's got a toll-free number.
Right.
Nationwide.
So we can see what's on there. So it talks about the 24/24 nationwide limited warranty. It's called the Customer Assurance Program.
So if you use some AC Delco parts
Yes.
in somebody's repair,
Yep.
and that part fails, you're saying that they have a warranty that's not just in Milford, Delaware.
Right.
They're broke down on a trip or something went wrong. They have a friend.
24
AC
months,
Delcar.
24,000 parts and labor. Some parts actually have a longer warranty. The labor's not covered.
Okay,
but some
some
parts
parts have a
actually
longer-
have a lifetime warranty on them.
Really?
I know a steering rack we did a couple weeks ago had a lifetime warranty on it. Now it's 24 month, 24,000 mile parts and labor warranty,
Right.
nationwide warranty. But the part actually is guaranteed for as long as you own that vehicle.
Really?
Yeah. So
Wow.
I mean, if it fails
And we're
again,
talking about a company that's been in business 100-plus years.
yeah, the likelihood that they're going to be here is very high.
Very high.
If you
Very
have
high.
a problem with
Right.
it. So, yeah, and we're not going anywhere either. Also, you get the 12-month
Roadside assistance.
unlimited mileage roadside assistance. So,
Wow,
I mean, if
for
you
a year.
drive 50,000
So-
miles in a year,
You still got it.
you still got it. All you need to do is get one oil change.
Hopefully you got one more oil change. In
Right.
that
Hopefully you're
50,000
getting
miles.
a couple if you drive
Yeah,
that
or
much.
you're going to need the roadside assistance.
Right, yeah. But the things it covers are things like towing, lockout service. So if you lock your keys in your car, if you have a flat tire, they'll help you change it. If you need fuel, oil,
fluid
delivery,
Yep.
yeah. Run out of
They'll help you with
gas
that.
or washer fluid. I'm not sure if they'll do that or not, but
All right, toll-free number.
toll-free number 1-800-AC-DELCO. It's even an easy number to remember.
It is. So
800
you get that little
AC-DELCO.
brochure.
Yeah.
And if you have a problem, you're not alone. In other words, so you deal at Wall Service Center, get an oil change or something greater than that, and you get this absolutely free.
And another thing you can get for free at Wall Service Center is
calendar.
the calendar and
Limited supply.
$150 service or more, you can actually get one of those scrapers.
Ice scrapers with
Ice
the
scrapers.
mitt.
Right.
It not only keeps your hand warm, it keeps your hand dry. And it helps me not chip my nails.
Right.
Okay?
While you're
Because there's
watching
nothing
Denise
worse-
use it.
Right.
When you're biting
There's
them.
nothing worse than chipping your nails while you're scraping ice, okay?
Right.
Especially if you spend a lot of money on them. Or you just don't want them chipped.
Right.
I've spent no money on my nails, okay?
Right, yeah.
All right.
And you've scraped no windows for Denise.
I've scraped
either.
no windows.
Yeah.
Okay?
All right. Thank
I
you.
let Denise park her car in the garage is what I do.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, and I keep mine outside. We're on the radio already? How did we not know that? All right, well, we're back on the radio, folks. So we're here. We're live inside Smith's Cafe. We're getting ready to talk about the Delmarva Christian Schools. So he can come on down if he's ready. And I'm going to talk about George Luff, my accountant, real quick. It's a time of year people are planning their taxes and they're deciding what they're going to do and how they're going to maximize not paying any more taxes than they have to. I recommend Luff & Associates. You say, well, man, how long you been dealing with them? I think about 30 years. So anyway, they're in Milford, they're in Dover, they're in Rehoboth. George Luff, his son Tyler, and a whole team of people. I'm very happy with them, okay? We've been through a big 8-day audit 3 or 4 years ago. That was a lot of fun. It was very exciting, and George handled it flawlessly, okay? We didn't owe a dime, and I was happy. So anyway, Luff & Associates has done a great job for me. So it's important to have a good accountant. This year here is the tax laws are tremendously different than they were a year ago. Okay, there's been a lot of changes. So don't trust it to somebody that just hires a bunch of seasonal people to help out with it. Trust it to somebody that does it 12 months a year. They know what they're doing, and they've been around a long time. It's Luff and Associates. They also help us with our payroll. It's called Easy Payroll, and there's nothing real easy about payroll, but we used to do our own payroll and calculate it and all that, and we just got to the point, we don't know it all. There's always changes, and when there's a problem, who do we have deal with it? Our accountant. So we thought, you know what? Why don't we just let Luff and Associates use their easy payroll system and take care of our payroll? All right. So they do a great job. We're very happy with them. So we just want to let you know, if you own a business and you do your own bookkeeping, Luff and Associates can help you with your payroll. Also, if you want to deal with them for accounting, you can. Or if you have another accountant that doesn't offer payroll, Luff and Associates can still help you with your payroll. So it's luffcpas.com on the web. It's Luff and Associates in Milford, Andover, and Rehoboth. 422-9699. 302-422-9699. It's 10 minutes, Katie, just so you know. 302-422-9699. luffcpas.com on the web. Okay? Now, we're going to talk about, it used to be called the Delmarva Christian High School. Now it's called Delmarva Christian Schools. And is it Justin?
It is Justin
Savini.
Savini.
Mr. and Mrs. Savini's son.
That's correct.
Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, the red-haired wonder.
That's right.
All right. So anyway, Justin, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing very good.
Good.
Good to
You're
see
a
you
graduate.
again. I'm a graduate. Yeah.
Okay. But the school has really grown. In other words, started out, it was a group of gentlemen in the community, gentlemen, ladies, that had a dream, a desire to have a different kind of school.
That's correct.
Okay, with a little higher standard and holding the kids a little more accountable, and the teachers too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the school was started.
It was.
Started out as a high school.
Yes.
All right. And then they decided, you know what? We want to be more involved with all ages, in other words. And so how low does it go? Does it go all the way to kindergarten?
Yeah, so we actually run an entire early learning center. So down to
so before
6 weeks
kindergarten.
old. Yeah.
Okay.
So 6 weeks old all the way through 8th grade at our Milton campus.
Okay.
Which is located
connected right to Eagles Nest Church. It's part of the same building.
That's correct.
Okay,
Yep.
right there.
And then our high school is in Georgetown.
Okay.
Grades 9 through 12 are there.
Wow.
Yep.
And it's been amazing to see this start and go from a conversation at the kitchen table to a blueprint to, being built and additions and all kinds of things happening.
Yeah, absolutely. And building swaps and things that you really only God could have provided.
Absolutely.
It's incredible
Absolutely.
to watch that
a lot
journey.
of kids have graduated, went on to, become things in the community, as well as, I don't know, some people might have moved away and pursued other careers and stuff like that.
They did do that.
Because they were allowed to leave
That's
Delaware.
right.
It was okay.
That's right.
It was okay. So you got a big event coming up.
We do.
Okay. When
we
is
have
that?
We have our open house this Thursday, February
Next Thursday.
7th. Yeah, this one
the
that's
coming Thursday.
The coming Thursday.
Okay.
That's right.
What day is that? The 7th?
The 7th, yeah.
Okay.
And it's from 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock. When we
Really?
get that time right. Yeah, 4
You know
p.m.
what?
to 7 p.m.
What a great thing, because this way people can get off work, come out and say, I don't know if this is for me or not. Bring the kids, don't bring the kids.
That's right.
Meet the teachers.
Yep.
Meet the administrators.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's enough time, it's an informal format.
Okay.
So if you can't make it at 4, that's all right. You can show up at 5, 6.
Do they need to make an appointment?
They do not. So we
Okay,
have
it's kind
basically
of a
have
come and
rolling
go.
tours. Yeah,
Okay.
there'll be students, staff that'll be available that will do one-on-one tours with your family through the school.
Okay.
There's enough time too that if you have students that are high school age as well as pre-K to 8.
Okay.
That you could show up at 4 o'clock at one of our campuses and still have the time to get
Very good
across
planning.
town, to be able to get both in. So there's no set times that you need to be. It's just a window of time from 4 to 7, and it's going to be an awesome experience.
And it's a game changer. In other words, going to a school that's very focused on, not just getting your child graduated, but getting your child graduated with certain, skill sets and learning things and so on.
Yeah.
It's not just a matter. Are you ready to take a picture? All right. Well, you tell me when you're ready.
We're supposed to
Katie.
smile. Look
We're
at you.
supposed to smile.
Okay.
Look at her. Makes her feel very, very valued when we look at her. But anyway, so Katie does a good job. But what I've learned about the school is they're not just saying we want to get your child graduated.
Correct.
That's going to happen. But anyway. Okay, but anyway, have your child graduate, but whatever the proper is. But what your passion is, and the teachers and the administrators, is what you're going to instill in that child.
Absolutely.
And I think you're trying to teach them to think, to rationalize, to be compassionate, to care, and to make a difference in the community.
Yeah, critical thinking is incredibly important to our curriculum.
And it seems very absent in the world now.
It's a conversation for a different day, Jim, I think.
It would take more than 10 minutes.
That's right. That's right. But no, our mission is to proclaim the gospel by preparing students spiritually, academically, and physically to know and do God's will in their life. And so there is a strong emphasis on figuring out for a student in their time as a Delmarva Christian student who God made them to be. What are their strengths? What are their giftings, right? So that by the time that they do graduate, even if they don't know what occupation that they necessarily want to pursue, they know who God has created them to be so that they have a direction to leave and head in. So it's, less of an emphasis on, what career is going to make you the most money or what's going to, what college are you necessarily going to get in, but who did God create you to be? And then what out there fits who you are, where you're going. And so we have a whole program called Life Calling at our high school that really kind of vets this process for a high school student so that they know, what that calling on their life hopefully is, or they have the direction that's going to take them there, which is really great. And so we're starting to incorporate some of that thought process even into the lower grades as well, to begin that process even earlier.
But we do live in a time, and we see a lot of kids that are they don't even know who they are.
No, not at all.
I mean, in other words, they don't even know whether their life even has purpose, meaning, or a plan.
Yeah.
And I think this is really important. In other words, to let them know that no child's by mistake.
Correct.
God has a plan for all of us. And I do believe that at some point in life, whether you do it young or you do it later or you do it after you've crashed and whatever, you're gonna wonder, why am I even here?
Sure.
Am I going to make a difference? Not am I going to make money, but am I going to make a difference?
Correct.
And I think that's what you want to do just as early as you can with these kids.
Absolutely. I mean, it's going to be at the core of everything that we do. Our core purpose is excellent Christian education. The emphasis is on Christian, obviously. So those principles, our worldview guides everything that we do, from curriculum to the way that we treat students to the way that we hire our employees.
Yes.
And that is something that I'm super proud of, the team that God has assembled from the bottom up. Those foundational years. I mean, we've got our pre-K teacher, has some degrees that most people would be impressed with, and has run an entire daycare before. Our kindergarten teacher has a master's in education and is certified to teach K through 6, and she's really investing into those kindergarten years. So it starts from the foundation, right? But that team that God has brought in from all over the place, some people that are local, homegrown here on Delmarva, but also some folks that chose to be here, to be a part of the Delmarva Christian culture, is I think one of the biggest strengths that we have. Sure, mission is a part of that. We've got an awesome board that supports everything that we do.
Yes, you do.
But our team that God has brought together is top notch. And so at the open house, you'd have the opportunity to meet some of these people.
Right.
And really
so there's technically an open house in Milton and in Georgetown?
Yes. That is it. They're happening at both places, both at the exact, 4 to 7 at both campuses.
So whether you're a parent or a grandparent.
Sure.
Or a guardian.
Yeah.
And you want to just learn a little bit about this, is it bring the kids or maybe leave the kids home? How does that go?
Totally up to your discretion. If you feel like the kids would be a distraction from really learning and vetting,
So kids are allowed.
It's just
absolutely. It's your opportunity in a very non-pushy, just come out, kick the tires, get some information, meet some people. See what your first impression is. Yeah,
from my experience, it's a really relational type of opportunity where you can get to know the people that are going to be educating and investing in your students for a really large chunk of the day, know, that they're invested in. So, we talk about all the time how it's our responsibility as a school to come alongside of a parent and raise a child, right? It is a parent's sole responsibility to do that. They have the ultimate responsibility, but they're entrusting their children to us for a large chunk of their child's life.
Yes, they are.
So I think it's really important that you make sure that in that time that you know who you're entrusting your kids to. And that's what an open house can provide, an opportunity to really get to know these people from a jump. And
now I have a question. A lot of times people think of, private schools, Christian schools, to maybe not have any athletic programs. Do you have athletic
We
programs?
absolutely do. So
Okay.
both
Is this where Moose Moore comes in?
Well, Moose, yes, and Jim Berger.
Okay,
So Jim
okay.
Berger is now our director of athletics. But
Okay.
Moose is still involved with a lot of
Okay.
athletic operations. And,
Okay.
And but yes, we have great, strong athletic programs at both our Milton campus for the middle school
So
students.
no lacking there. You've got it.
No trouble. I mean, our men's basketball team, I think they're 14-1, 10-1 right now. They've
Really?
had some strong.
Are you allowed to win
wins.
that many games?
Yeah, over some
okay.
public schools.
Wow.
Our girls basketball team, I think, is like 10-4. So they're
Okay.
both having great years. We also have swimming at the high school right now in
Really?
this season.
Where do you
and
go
so-
swimming?
At Sussex Academy.
No
So they're in
kidding.
our old building. They
Wow,
built a
okay.
pool there, and we're able to still reap the benefits
Wow,
of that. So,
okay.
Yeah. So lots
Gosh.
of great things happening.
Do you have
on
fencing?
No fencing.
Just checking.
Yeah.
All right.
But we can talk if you really want to add that program and you want to coach it.
Oh, okay.
We're always
Jim's-
open to those.
Right.
Yeah.
Coach it.
Yeah.
All right.
Jim's
I can
fencing
see
team.
that. Jim's fencing team.
That's right.
All right. What else? I mean, so you've got it all covered. Electronics, computers. I mean, so you're basically wanting to help people think
Sure.
and articulate and know that, I guess, first and foremost, it is important for children to know there is a plan for them.
Yeah.
There is a reason they're here,
Absolutely.
and that God is the one who has that plan.
Yeah, absolutely. And once they know who they are and whose they are, you can build upon that foundation with
Right.
with whatever,
Right.
and then you start to realize that everybody's got a unique gifting,
Mm-hmm.
unique strengths, and so being able to tailor that and meet those needs. I think one of the cool things I'm sure that your son got to experience, J-term,
Right.
is something that we do
Yeah.
at our high
Yep.
school. We just came off of an incredible J-term experience, which is a 2-week period in January, where basically our high school students have the ability to dive into an intensive. Sometimes it's a mission opportunity.
Right.
We had groups that went to Jamaica, Germany, another European tour group that went this year. But then there's also some local folks that do internships
Right.
during that 2-week season.
Yep.
Or there were groups that did actual classes on campus. There was a survival skills class and different
Wow.
opportunities like that. But this is that whole design of that program is really to let students sink their teeth into a specific subject matter to again build on that idea
Right.
of what is the calling that's on your life and figure it out. Spend
Right.
2 weeks with Jim Weller and decide if
you could
selling
take it or
trailers
not.
is really what you want to
Right.
do with your life.
Right. Or even entrepreneurship.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can we talk about money for just a minute?
Sure.
Okay, I'm under the impression that if a person is not sure if they could or couldn't afford it, that there are do you call them scholarships or underwriting?
Yeah.
But there's some help if needed.
Yes, yeah. So we have the accessible tuition program.
Okay.
And basically, it's an opportunity that a student who strongly, or a family that desires their students to go to Delmarva Christian,
Okay.
but the tuition is a scare point for them.
Right.
They can go through a process, and basically, we have funding available, provided predominantly from fundraising from our community, which I think
Right.
is really cool to show that support.
Yep.
Where they have the opportunity to go through a process and determine what they really can pay.
Right.
Right. So if it's not our max tuition line, there's basically the opportunity where some of that can be covered.
And somebody might not be able to do it this year,
Sure.
afford this, but then the next year they've regrouped.
Yep.
In other words, and then they are able to help other people.
Absolutely. So every
other
year
words-
you can go through the accessible tuition program
Right. It's not to
application
carry
process.
you all the time.
Right.
It's to help you through a season.
Right, and it's going to basically match a tuition price that can fit with your
But
budget.
you still would have an investment.
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
Everybody pays
Right.
something.
Yes. Yeah.
But it's going to be closer to what can fit where
Okay.
you're at. So
And if somebody says I can't make the open house, but first of all, the open house, one of them is in Milton, right at Eagles
correct,
Nest Church.
and that would be if your
What's
student
the
is
address?
interested
Do
in
you know?
pre-K to 8.
Pre-K to 8.
Pre-K
Eagles
to
Nest,
8, go to Milton.
Go to Milton, starting
And-
at 4:00 on Thursday the 7th.
That's correct.
I know it's Zion Church Road.
Yeah,
And it's-
26633.
Right, just
something
look
like
for the
that.
flag.
Yeah, absolutely.
In other words,
if you don't know, I mean, it's one of the biggest buildings on Route 1. So.
Right, for sure.
Yeah.
And so anyway, that's it. Eagles Nest Church.
Right.
It's the school is connected right to the same
Correct.
building and
then
operates
the-
independently, but you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
it's right there.
And then for the high school, so grades
It's
9
in
through 12, we're
Georgetown.
in Georgetown, and that's 21777 Sussex Pines Road.
21777
Sussex Pines Road.
Sussex Pines Road.
Yep, in
And
Georgetown.
probably got a big flagpole out there too.
Yes.
So anyway, but just saying, check it out, folks. I mean, like if you're a grandparent or a parent and you're listening or watching and you say, I have no idea if this is for me. Well, this is going to be one of the easiest ways to just check it out.
Yeah.
Walk around, and just meet some of the people and see how the first impression is, and say, you know what? These are the kind of people I want hanging out with my kids or grandkids all day long,
Absolutely.
So, or you want to maybe recommend it to somebody, or you may want to say, I want to get involved and maybe donate to this or help underwrite some cost or something like that, So I think all kinds of opportunity exists, and it just starts with a meet and greet.
Yeah, and if you can't make it,
Okay.
we do have student shadow opportunities where students
really?
have the ability to come and shadow for a day and be
Really?
a part, and we can always set up, custom tours and that sort of thing.
So this isn't the only time you could meet.
No,
or
but it's a
talk to
great one
somebody.
because
It's a great
this
one,
is where
right.
all hands are on deck, and you're
Correct.
going to be able to really
Right.
meet the folks. So,
All right, Thursday the 7th. What is the phone number?
so for the high school, it's 302-856-4040.
4040. 856-4040.
That is for the high school.
Okay.
The Milton campus is 302-684-4983.
4983. 684-4983 or 856-4040.
That's right.
DelmarvaChristianSchools.com.
DelmarvaChristian.org.
.org. Ooh, organization.
Yeah, we're an
Okay.
org.
All right, we're an
That's right.
org. All right, so DelmarvaChristian.org.
That's right.
Very good.
Yeah.
On Facebook?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Anything else you want to say or add?
No, I appreciate you having us on. I think it's going to be a great time, so I hope we see a lot of folks there.
All right. And if you heard about it on this show, take a selfie while you're there and tag me in it just for the fun of it. I have people do this a lot. I have people, all of a sudden I'll see a picture and I'm tagged and I'm like, what's that about? Oh, I told them to do that.
Yes.
So anyway. All right. Anything else?
No, we appreciate
Okay,
you.
I'm going to
Jim.
give you a Weller's discount card.
Thank you.
I'm going to give you one for Susan Gum.
Oh, please
If
do.
I do that, will you for sure give it to her?
Absolutely, and I should have
Okay.
brought you a couple of ours.
Well,
I
that's
know you love
okay.
them
I
so
do
much.
use yours.
Okay, good.
Do you know yours has a discount at the Clayton Theater?
No.
Yes.
It does?
For sure.
Oh, there
I
you go.
forgot
So
what
if
it
you've
is.
got a
It's not
Delmarva
for the
Christian
entrance. I think
discount
$5 or more at the concession stand, you save $1. I can't remember, but I've used
you
it
go.
there. And I would like you to give us a review. Katie will give you this card to give us a review if you would, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
I'm going to leave you then, okay?
All right, leave me.
All right, thanks a
I
lot.
appreciate you,
Thank
Jay.
you very much. All right, there you go. 856-4040. DelmarvaChristian.org. It's a great place. My son Jimmy went there. I have many, many friends that go there, have graduated from there. It makes a difference. So, and the people that work there do a really, really, really good job, and we say thank you. Now, we are going to have some fun after 8:30, but we've had fun up to now also, okay? I do want to thank Smith's Cafe for sponsoring the show and having the show here. I also want to thank Mark Johnson. Mark Johnson has got a partner named Don Lindsay. These dudes do a good job. I talk to Mark probably once a week because I just called him the other day. I said, Mark, can you help me with this? This one, Jim, I got. This one I can't do. This one I can do. Can't do. I love it because I always start with him and then go from there. He's like my chiropractor. Whenever I have anything wrong, I start there and go from there. So if you got something you need done around your home, your business, whatever, whether it's a handyman project, a home improvement project, something big, something small, it all starts with Mark Johnson. Remember that. So any projects you have, start with Mark Johnson and then go from there. His advice is free. His input is good. He's knowledgeable. These guys have been around for over 25 years doing work in the construction, home improvement type field. They do interior, exterior home repairs, flooring, decks, drywall repair, kitchen counter, backsplash. Slow down, Jim. Anyway, they're on Facebook. It's called Atlantic Home Improvements on Facebook. Phone number. Are you all ready? Ready? And estimates are free. So all you got to do is call them. 302-500-0133. I call that 500-0133. They're licensed. They're insured. They're good guys. Their estimates are free. No job too small. Atlantic Home Improvements on the Facebook. All right? I like them. I like dealing with them. They do a good job. I got many properties, and they just help me out. Okay? What more could I ask for? All right? Now, what's going on today? Katie, is there any birthdays I should mention? Just out of curiosity. I am going to the Clayton Theater at 10 o'clock this morning, so be aware. I will be rolling on my way there. L&W Insurance. I know I told you all about I got this fraudulent check, And, you know, it went on, and I never thought I had insurance. I got the check in the mail from the insurance company the other day. I cannot believe I had insurance to cover a fraudulent check. But almost $5,000 came in the mail, and I went out to lunch. I was in a good mood. Okay, it was a fine day is what I'm saying. So anyway, L&W Insurance Agency, I talk to them a lot also, all right? Like if you do business with me, you'll find we talk a lot because I got ideas all the time. But I always like to make sure I'm adequately, properly covered and insured. And L&W Insurance Agency does that for me, okay? They keep an eye on me and make sure that I'm covered, okay? Now, yes, they're selling insurance. That's their job. But there's nothing worse. Have you ever met anybody had an insurance problem and found out this wasn't covered, that wasn't covered, but they forgot all about when they were buying the insurance, they shopped price. They wanted it to be as cheap as possible. Well, remember, if one person's cheaper than another, it's not that they woke up and decided to work for less. It's because something's missing, and that's where a good insurance agent will make sure you're adequately and properly covered, and that's what L&W Insurance Agency does for me. So they don't do just business insurance. They do personal insurance. My son Jimmy is getting ready to rent an apartment, and he got renter's insurance. And he was really pleased at how inexpensive it was. So I just want to let you know, L&W Insurance Agency can help you out. Estimates are free. Second opinions are free. So if you got insurance and you want to see if you're properly insured, or, you know, if there's something you can do to lower your premium, or is there anything missing, or are you overinsured? L&W Insurance's phone number is this: 302-856-7828. 302-856-7828. On the web, it's lwinsurance.com, serving all of Delaware since 1932. Think about that. So anyway, give them a call. Check them out. They're one of the largest independent agencies in Delaware, and they do a great job for me. I've had many friends listen to me on the show, call them up, switch their insurance over. Been very, very happy with the service they receive. 856-7828. Okay? Now, for those listening on the radio, be aware, at 8:30, we take a break for a few minutes, so you can keep right on watching this show at Jim Weller's Facebook page, okay? I see Jack up, and good morning, Jack. So we're going to take a break from the radio, and we're going to talk to Colin Walls again, and we're going to continue right on. We got a whole nother half an hour to go. We'll be right back with my radio audience. All right? So those listening on the Facebook, would you do me a favor? Would you just hit the share button? Okay? Just hit the share button if you would, all right? So I do see Bob Boyd is watching. So good morning, Bob. How are you doing? And Jeannie is watching. Jeannie, Colby Dukes, Lucy Dutton. We got a whole lot of people. Joanne Young. Oh, my gosh. I can't name them all. Jim Bosco. Jim, how you doing? Keith and Jackie Ruark. So,
Carol Argo from Cambodia is
I have
watching.
got to get her on the show. Cambodia. That means it's probably nighttime. It might be like 7 or 8 o'clock at night, I think.
Because it's up there by Maine, right?
I think it's up by Maine, over to the left, near, but below and beside.
And on the opposite side of the world.
The Antarctica, North Pole, somewhere.
Right, somewhere in between those.
I have no idea where she's at. I know she's in Cambodia.
It is far away from here is where it is.
It's further than going to Wilmington, okay?
Is it?
Yes.
Wow, it's out of Sussex County is what you're saying anyway.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
It's at what time? 8:30 at night?
8:30 at night.
Oh,
yeah,
we're on prime time out there now.
Yeah, we are.
This is
prime time.
Wow.
Yeah, we're cutting into some good TV programs in Cambodia.
Oh, we should see if we can get on TV in Cambodia.
Well, I need to get another laptop is what I need to do, and go from there. So I need some more advertisers on this show too. Okay? Just want to know. I figured the math the other day, how much this show costs per minute, and it kind of freaked me out just a little bit. So anyway, you
got to stop doing that.
I know it. But I'm doing all this analyzation. So I'm really learning. I'm being schooled. I've hired somebody to school me on inventory turns, and I need a lot of schooling on that. I had no idea how much inventory cost. Sunny South Carolina.
Really?
Good morning, Bob. Bob Boyd's down there, just relaxing.
Well, it was in the single digits this morning, and
Yeah.
It was in the 0 digits this morning on the way here. It was 0 degrees at one point.
0 degrees.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
Bob, you're not missing much, but we miss
Right.
you, okay? All right, Colin Walls,
Hey,
Wall
yes.
Service Center.
Wall
What's
Service
going
Center
on?
is not open today, but we'll be back Monday morning at 7:30. So if you need your car worked on, or if it's broken down on the weekend, get it towed to Wall
Yep.
Service Center or drop it off to Wall Service Center. Put your key through the slot in the door. That's
Yep,
the mail
that's what I
slot
do.
or the
Yep.
key drop slot.
Right.
Drop them right in there, and we'll get a look at it. We'll take a look at it Monday and figure out what's wrong with it, what's going on, how much
You
it's
can
going to
start the
cost,
timer if you
and what we need done. Yeah, you can
All
still
right.
start it.
You can still
You
start it. She's special ed.
Oh, fingers, cold fingers.
Oh, is that what it is?
Cold fingers. on
Not
the
a cold
touch
heart,
screen.
just cold fingers.
Right.
Okay.
right.
All right.
So,
she was
but anyway,
outside scraping the.
any service you get done at
sidewalk.
Wall Service Center, from an oil change on up, you're going to get free roadside assistance for 1 year. So if you get an oil change done at Wall Service Center, you're going to get roadside assistance absolutely free for 1 year. No mileage
Really?
restrictions on it. However far you drive in 1 year's time, it's still going to be covered under this warrant or under this roadside assistance.
That's really nice.
It is.
Toll-free number.
1-800-AC-DELCO. It's an easy number to remember, too.
Yep.
That's the nice thing.
Yep.
Because toll-free doesn't mean a whole lot anymore on
No,
cell
with
phones.
a cell phone, right.
But 800-AC-DELCO means a lot because
Right.
that's an
It's easy to
easy
remember.
number to remember.
I agree.
Oh, I got some good websites, too.
Do
I
you
can't
really?
believe nobody has gotten these yet.
Really?
AC Delco websites, yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I have scooped them up.
Scooped them up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So look for that. That's going to be our new website. We're going to have
AC Delco in Milford,
not
Delaware.
acdelco.com. That's already
Okay.
taken. AC Delco
Okay.
has that. But my
AC
AC Delco was not
Wow.
taken.
Okay.
So there's a couple.
Milford's AC Delco.
Yeah.
Delaware's AC Delco.
Yeah. Wall Service Center, AC Delco in MilfordDelaware.com. Believe it or not, was not taken.
Really?
Yeah.
I believe it. That's pretty long.
So
Oh,
anyway,
my gosh.
Anyway, we're going to have a new website unveiling here in a little while.
Okay.
So check
Before
that out.
9 this morning?
Before 9 on some day in the future.
Okay. In
Yeah.
some month in the future.
Right. So right now you can go to wallservicecenter.com
Okay.
and check us out there. All our
Facebook,
information
like
is
your
right there.
Facebook page.
Yep, Facebook page. You can like it, and you can send us a message on there too. Sometimes we have it on, sometimes have it off. We turn it off when we're not there.
Okay. You don't want
so-
it to overload.
Well, because I don't want people to think we're going to get back to them with a message. I'd rather say
Good point.
we're not
Taking
able to receive messages right now
Right.
because we don't always see them on the weekend or
Right.
late at night or anything. So anyway, Wall Service Center 422-8110 wallservicecenter.com on the web. Downtown Milford, we're at 220 Northeast Front Street.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Colin. All right. So anyway, Wall Service Center, good place to get your vehicle worked on. We're going to be back on the radio in just a minute or two, I presume. I can't tell if all those faces Sean is making means he's not sure if we're on or not on. So anyway, Katie, do you want to come join me? And here's a notepad. I think we're on the radio. I just heard something. Huh? You wouldn't hear it. You wouldn't hear it? Okay. All right. And you got an ink pen? Okay. So Katie's going to... Oh, tear a paper or two off. I need a paper myself, too. All right, we're going to start our contest, everybody. So you've been waiting all morning. Here's what you're going to win. You're going to win $30 in gift cards to Duck Inn Car Wash, okay? And then you're going to also win $20 in gift cards. So it's $50. $30 to Duck Inn, $20 to Smith's. There's going to be one winner. It's this simple. You have to guess how many mints. So for those watching on TV or Facebook, there it is. There's how many mints we're talking about, all right? They were in the trailer. It was stuffed to the brim. Can you put them back in for me, Katie? Nice and gently. So the question is, how many mints are here? I don't know. Katie doesn't know. You don't know, do you?
I do not know.
Okay, so Katie is a professional at this. Don't try this at home. She's a trained professional.
Professional mint
at
putter aware.
Mint putter inner. So anyway, here's the trailer. When we go back on the radio audience will be able to hear it. But all you do is call us. Call us at 422-7336 and just be the first person to get through and guess. And whoever guesses the correct amount, as you're listening on the radio, you can hear I'm shaking the trailer. It's full of mints. Okay? So we have this little enclosed trailer here. I mean, it's little. It's sitting on top of the table is how little it is. If you want to see it, go to Jim Weller's Facebook page and you can see it right there, okay? So we have put mints inside of it. Handfuls of them, correct, Katie? Okay, and Katie is a trained professional at doing these contests, okay? So we brought her in from the other side of the county this morning, and we're going to have people call just one after another and guess how many mints are in this trailer. And if you're the one to guess, you win the $50 worth of gift cards. Caller, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Jim.
And who are we talking to?
Emery.
And Emery, how are you seeing this show?
I'm watching it on the internet.
On the internet, okay. And
Yep.
what's your guess?
I say 50. But
All right.
You know, the way you're shaking them up, it's going to double. Cause
It
you're
might.
gonna break them in half.
Break them in half, but they're individually wrapped. All right, well, we're going to leave you and take another call, okay, Emery?
Okay, buddy, you have a fine day.
Yep, see ya. All right, so it's that simple. You're just going to call 422-7336. 422-7336. Call right now. All you're doing is guessing to win a $50 gift card, $50 worth of gift cards. And if two people guess the same number, I'll take it. And if there's two winners, I'll give them both.
Nice.
If there's three, so if you guess a number somebody else has guessed, what we're trying to do is get 30 phone calls in the next 5 or 10 minutes. Caller, are you there?
Yes, I am.
What's your name?
Evelyn,
Evelyn, how you doing?
I'm good.
And what's your guess?
My guess is 43.
43. All right, I'm going to leave you and say thank you. Is that okay?
That's fine. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, and we're going to count them at about maybe 5 or 10 minutes right before 9 o'clock, okay? So you're just calling 422-7336. All you're doing is guessing how many mints are in the trailer. You're going to win $50 worth of gift cards. Here we go. What is your name?
I'm guessing 92.
And your name?
Connie Holmberg.
Connie, how are you today?
I am doing fine, honey. I've been listening since you started this morning.
Well, thank you very much. I'm going to say goodbye if it's okay and let more people call. Is that all right?
Thank you. You have
See
a
ya.
blessed day.
Thank you, Connie. Bye-bye. So it's that simple, folks. You just dial 422-7336. We're trying to get as many phone calls in. You're going to win $50 worth of gift cards. And if two people guess the same number and they both win, I'll give them both something. How's that?
That sounds good.
Okay.
Hey, do you know that Puxatawny Phil did not see his shadow?
Did not. Did you know I went there one time?
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Spent the night before, rode a bus in the freezing cold out in the middle of nowhere to watch a skunk determine whether he saw his shadow or not.
So it means early spring.
Yeah, and it wasn't a skunk. What is it, a groundhog? Yeah.
Hello.
But, hey, can I do one more commercial real quick?
Knock yourself out.
First Class Heating and Air. I deal with them all the time on my commercial properties, my rental properties, my home. I like them. Good people. Okay, so they do heating repair and maintenance. They install heating systems, air conditioning systems. They do plumbing. They do home performance. They've been in business now over 40 years serving our community, all of Delmarva. Great company. Licensed, insured. Their vehicles are lettered. Their uniforms are in employees. I am talking too fast. Their employees have uniforms. I was doing so good. Their employees wear uniforms is what I'm saying. They're licensed, they're insured, and they know what they're doing. They have a lot of parts. In fact, I just had something done the other day at a house where it needed a part that wouldn't even been needed till air conditioning season. And I said, can you fix it now? And he's like, yeah, I have it right on the truck. And I'm like, daggone. So had it right on the truck, fixed it. And that way, when air conditioning season comes, I'm ready to go. So anyway, I like them. It's called First Class Heating and Air. They're locally owned. They're locally operated. They employ a lot of people. In fact, they're always looking for more people. So if you want to join their team, let them know. They're on the Facebook, First Class Heating and Air, and their estimates are free. And again, they do plumbing, home performance, heating, air conditioning, ductwork cleaning, whatever you may need. They're a great company to deal with. Very friendly, very knowledgeable. I find their prices to be spot on, but I find their service to be priceless. They get right on things, and I love that, and they know what they're doing. 934-8900, 302-934-8900, firstclasshvac.com on the web, and like their Facebook page if you would. And now we're going to go to the phone lines again. Good morning. Are you there?
Good morning.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you this morning?
Good. What is your name?
This is Gary Lane.
Gary, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you. How are you this morning?
Good. And what is your guess, Gary?
My guess is 53. It's what it looked like anyway.
All right.
I tried to count them when you were putting them back in.
That was a good idea. 5-3, correct?
5'3".
All right, and that's about how tall you are, right? 5'3"?
Yeah. Yeah. And a couple.
And a couple. All right, well, I'm going to leave you. Is that okay?
Thank you, sir.
All right, see you, Gary. Thank you. Gary's a good friend of mine. I think he just bought a trailer from us, and good supporter, good friend. So anyway, 422-7336. Just want to get one phone call after another. You're going to win $50 worth of gift cards. That's all there is to it. We have not had two people guess the same number, but if you want to guess a number that's already been guessed, it's okay. And if 2 or 3 people win, I'll give them all $50 worth of gift cards. I'm trying to get rid of gift cards today is what I'm trying to do. Is that okay? We want to feed people, and we want you to get your car cleaned. Caller, are you there?
Yes.
What is your name?
Norval. Norval.
Norval.
Yes.
All right. And what
I'm
is...
on the radio.
Well, thank you. Thank you. And is this your first time calling?
Yes, it is. I'm a big fan of your show. I like your show.
Well, thank you. And what is your guess?
60.
60. And what town are you listening from?
Seaford.
Seaford, Delaware. Okay. Well, stay tuned, and we'll be counting them in a little bit.
Thank you.
Thank you, Norval. All right, so it's that simple. 422-7336. 422-7336. You just call, guess what your guessing is. So I'm going to shake it up for the people on the radio. It's a little enclosed trailer, okay? It's so small it sits on the table, okay? And we filled it full of mints. And they're individually wrapped. Emery made a point if I keep shaking them up, they're going to break, which is probably true, but they'll stay individually wrapped. So you're guessing how many's in here. And you say, well, what's in it for me? Isn't that called WIFM? What's in it for me? WIFM. What's in it for me is what people want to know. What's in it for me? Caller, are you there?
Yes.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. And your guess and your name?
My name is Kim Boston, and my guess is 54.
54. Okay, Kim. And are you listening on the radio or watching on the Facebook?
I'm watching on Facebook.
Well, thank you very much, okay?
Thank you. You have a good day.
Bye-bye. Bye. I do want to remind everybody that you can also watch this show on YouTube. Look up Weller Does Delmarva there, and you can watch it on YouTube. So if you have a smart TV...
Because I would watch mine at home like that.
You would. Well, there you go. If you have a smart TV and you can figure out how to work it. I have a smart TV. The problem is I'm not as smart as that TV. And by the time I finally get it figured out, we're done. We're exhausted. Forget this thing. But anyway.
I like our dual accounting here, by the way.
Oh, I like to have my own notes, too. 422-7336. Katie, how did you weather the snow?
It was all right. People were a little panicky yesterday. When I was at work, I saw some accidents. I got
What's a smacksident?
A smacksident is multiple
I saw
smackcidents.
some smackcidents. I've never heard that word. She saw smackcidents yesterday.
Else.
Did you see any leprechauns too?
Yes, that's who was in the smackcidents.
Okay. Yes, I literally saw a person going down the road, turning right. It was the craziest thing. They turn right. They go a little bit right, and then their vehicle just went right off the road into the ditch, like kaplunk. And I was like, daggone, what a bummer. In other words, it just changes the whole rest of their day and their finances.
Yes.
But anyway, so you weathered the storm okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Meals on Wheels got delivered.
Yes, I was very happy because that was all done. That was over and done with. But I had a couple appointments in the afternoon. I just kind of postponed. And
hair appointments?
Yeah.
Teeth?
Appointments with the clients. And I didn't want them to worry about me coming out. And I didn't, we just kind of.
All right.
I have a prediction. I bet your wife is going to love that sauce.
Oh, I bet she is, but I don't think there's enough to share. I'm not
That's
sure.
a lot of sauce.
That is. Well, I got 2 containers of it. So we can
have
eat
a big spaghetti
a lot.
party.
That's what we could have. All right, 422-7336. We need some more phone calls. We're going to about 5 or 10 minutes before 9 o'clock. We're gonna count them and see who won. 422-7336. I do want to brag on the Weller's discount card. My goodness, I'm getting little notes and things. If you have a Weller's discount card right now, would you do me a favor and take a picture of yourself holding it and just tag me in it? I'd like to see how many people are watching or listening that have one. So you hold your card up or put it in your teeth or whatever, but hold your card up, take a picture of yourself with the card, and then just post it on your Facebook page or whatever and tag me in it if you would. I'd like to see how many people are out there. I do want to ask if you're watching on the Facebook, invite some friends to watch the show, hit the share button and so on. I saw you did the The watch, what is it? Watch
Watch
party.
party.
Watch party. So we do have a lot of people checking us out and keeping an eye on things. But the phone number, if you want to call, if you want to guess, if you want a chance to win $50 worth of gift cards, is 422-7336. Bob Boyd, pick up the phone and give us a call. It's 302-422-7336. Okay? A lot of people recognize that phone number. That is the phone number I used to have when I had my tire store in Lincoln. 422. I've had that number probably since I was 16 years old, probably, or somewhere thereabouts.
You know, with the Weller discount card, my favorite pictures are the ones from Supercuts. A lot
Really?
of people take pictures at Supercuts.
Oh, I went to Supercuts the other day.
With Brody.
Yep. Caller, are you there?
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
What is your name? Hello?
Hey,
Is this Sam Wilson?
that's me.
What are you doing up so early?
You got me up at 6 o'clock, listen to you.
And the show goes on at 7. All right. Are you going to guess a number?
I want to make sure I was up time to hear you.
Okay.
I heard Jeff Corman on there talking.
Yep. You know Jeff?
I know it. I've been flying with him.
You've been flying with him.
I have.
Wow. Was that fun?
I thought so.
Well, good.
We flew all the way up to Pennsylvania.
Did you really?
Sure did.
Wow. Well, do you want to guess how many mints are in this trailer?
Probably 57.
5?
I got a 57 car.
All right. So 57. All right. And is Helen right there?
Oh, right here.
Helen, good morning to you.
Who the hell? Good morning.
This is his better half.
Hello.
This is Helen. Helen, how you doing today?
Well, I'm doing pretty good. I'm just deciding whether I want to go out and go skating or not.
Oh, okay. Well, I'd think that through just a little bit, but it's plenty cold out there.
I know it is.
Yep.
So I think I'll just stay in by the fire.
Yep. That's what I would do. I would stay in. So,
Sounds
well,
like a good idea to me.
Yep. Well, I just wanted to say hello, okay?
Okay.
All right. Take care.
Good talking to you.
Good talking to you. We're going to let you go.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
now.
Bye-bye. That was Sam Wilson and his better half, Helen. She's a wonderful lady. They're a wonderful couple. You know, just what a great example, you know, of a nice marriage. You know, they've been together a long time. And Sam is our county councilman, Sam Wilson. All right, here we go. Another caller. Are you there?
Yes.
How you doing?
Good.
And who am I talking to?
John,
John. And what is John's guess?
55.
55. And I just want to ask, are you watching on Facebook or are you listening on the radio?
On the radio.
On the radio. And is this your first time calling?
Yes.
Well, thank you very much. You got any suggestions for us?
Stay warm.
Stay warm. That's a good one. Okay. Well, thank you very much, John, and we're going to count the mints in just a little bit. We're just having fun, okay? So anyway, that was John, and we've talked to a lot of different people. You can call 422-7336, 422-7336. All you're doing is calling to guess. It's a silly little thing, but we're just going to give away $50 worth of gift cards.
What's the prize again exactly?
$50 worth of gift cards, okay?
What is the...
Three of them
okay.
are Ducking Car Wash. So 3 $10 Ducking Car Wash gift cards. And then how much does that add up to?
$30.
All right. And so we're trying to get to 50.
Mm-hmm.
So how many Smith's cards would it be if they're $10 each?
I would say 2.
Boy, she's something, ain't she? So you could tell she helps Violet with her math. All
All
right.
the way
So
around.
3 $10 Ducking gift cards and 2 Smith's $10 gift cards. So it's $50 worth of gift cards. Now, we have not had anybody, 2 people guess the same thing. But if somebody wanted to guess the same number that somebody else has, we're going to let them, and then I'll just give us 2 away if somebody wins. But it's got to be an exact. So
And
you're
they have
guessing.
to also pick up in Bridgeville, correct?
Yes, at Weller's. Yep. Not Town Hall. Just messing with you. But anyway, whatever she says, I like to critique it just for the fun of it. Just to
fine.
keep her on her toes. She used to do ballet. I had no idea Katie was that graceful. So I knew she was eloquent, but I know she was graceful. But
That
anyway,
would be
so
something.
how are you out in the snow? What do you like to do?
I'm fine. Just, drive slow.
Drive slow. Pace yourself.
Pace yourself.
Okay.
It took me like an hour to get from Lewis to Millsboro yesterday
Do you
afternoon.
keep kitty litter in your car in case you get stuck?
No, probably not a bad
Okay.
idea though.
No, it's not. And I would keep unused kitty litter in the car.
I have like a
Okay?
snow traction button.
Do you
I had
really?
on it. Yeah.
Really? Okay. Because it's a
Seemed
foreign
pretty
vehicle.
helpful.
And it never snows in other countries.
It seemed pretty helpful yesterday.
Really?
I
You
could
used
feel
it?
the difference when I put it on.
No kidding. Okay. Do you like to do donuts in parking lots?
When somebody else is driving.
Oh, really?
I don't want to do it myself.
Okay.
When
right.
we were kids, we did that kind of stuff all the time.
Who was driving?
I had a friend of mine who, our next door neighbor, had a big John Deere lawn tractor, but he hooked his John boat to it, and then he pulled us in the snow in the John boat.
That's a cool idea.
We took the bottom of it out, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it ended up going on the road a little bit, and some gravel started coming in, and we were like, oh, yeah. But then we did
I bet he was happy.
Oh, yeah. I'm real happy about that. And then we had like a line of sleds. He took us all over the place. It was the most fun I ever had.
Really?
Oh, I still think about it now as an adult.
Well, I use a bed liner. So
Okay.
I have a couple of
That's
them on
smart.
standby. And so we take the bed liner, we can hook it to the truck, or we can hook it to a four-wheeler. And we whip them all around.
And
So-
Violet's never done anything like that.
Really?
Yeah, we just
Never?
don't. Well, no. I mean,
All right, well, I'll let you know
Okay.
if and when.
because it was the most fun I ever had as a kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And I think Violet's old enough to have some fun by now.
Oh yeah, she's done all kinds
Okay.
of things I never did, but this is one thing that I did that she's never done.
Okay. All right. Well, let's hope that that we get her in a sled
Yeah.
sometime.
I
Okay.
told her the other day. I said I came across the Bay Bridge one time in the back of a pickup truck, which is something you would never. You think about it. That makes me sound like 100 years old.
I think
but
that my
that's,
wife told me a story that she fell out of the back of a pickup truck on a sheet of plywood
Wow,
as a child.
it's a possibility.
All right. We have a phone call? We have a phone call. I'm pretty good. Who am I talking to?
Okay.
Snooky Vent?
Yeah.
All right. How you doing, Snooky?
Not too bad. I was going to come up with a number for you. How about, let's try 86.
8686?
Yep.
All right. 86 for Snooky. All right, Snooky, you have a good day, okay?
You too. Thank you.
Bye. Do you hear that loud squeal? Wow. I thought it was just for me. So anyway, it's kind of penetrating. All right. Evelyn has one of the cards, but she can't get up, have the cat on my lap. All
And
right.
if you're using your phone to watch and you can't
Oh,
try
that's
to take
true.
a picture of it and then
That's true.
send it over.
You know what we're going to do, though? We are really thinking about, we're trying to work with No Nonsense Office Machines to get him to give all of our viewers free iPads. And we're going to let him letter them and build in commercials into them so that way the people can just only watch this show and watch his commercials on these iPads and get him to give them away. So we don't know if we're going to really get that done or not, okay?
No, he's been a
But-
great person for buying equipment. We have our
Has he really?
copier is, at work. My office
Okay.
is from there. We have great, contract with them. They come fix anything on the fly
Really?
if we need it. But we have
Wow.
such a great copier now. We haven't had any problems.
That was pretty darn close to a free commercial. Okay. Pretty darn
close. Well, you
Pretty
mentioned it.
close.
You
I
mentioned
mentioned it,
it.
but I'm steering the ship. We both can't have our hands on the steering
I'm
wheel.
just thankful when it works
I
when I
know.
need it to work.
Well,
you know?
and where did you hear about him?
From Jim Weller. Actually, I knew him before you.
You may have known him,
But
you
I
didn't know
now
how
I
great he
really
was.
know him.
Now you
Yes.
really know him. You didn't know how great he was.
I didn't
So
know him
come
as a
along.
person.
Right. So anyway, I just want to say thank you to everybody for watching the show. I don't think I missed any commercials. I think Dawn is on her way over. I can't tell if she was looking, saying, "Are you ready for me?" or "Please, no eye contact." Hey, Smith's Cafe is a great place to eat. I want to tell you about the Weller's discount card. Katie, I'm going to give you one. You name anywhere that you've used, but I did truly use it at Supercuts the other day. I took my grandson Brody to get a haircut. Now, it was a nice thing. First of all, it was less expensive because he was a child at a certain age. And then I got another $2 off for using the Weller's discount card.
There's a brand new Hardee's coming to Millsboro.
Is there really?
It's almost finished.
Where's it at?
They've over where the parking lot is, where the Food Lion in
Oh,
Millsboro. It's
yeah.
a brand new building. So the other one, which was a little further down,
Is going?
it's still there.
Okay.
The building's still there,
It's
but
gonna
they
close.
Yes, I believe
Really?
it already has.
Okay.
But it's beautiful.
Wow.
And it's so you can use it at the new Hardee's.
Yes, you get one. What's it say? Buy a thick burger and get one free?
Yep.
That's
And
hard
I
to
always
believe,
forget
isn't it?
about. I mean, sometimes I forget, but next time we go to Jake's Way Back Burger.
But right
I'll
here
have
at
to use
Smith's
it.
Cafe, guess what? 10%
And
off.
I hear Jeff's Tap Room has a good burger.
They do. Yep. All right, we got a phone call. Caller, are you there?
I'm here.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
What is your name?
Bruce.
Bruce.
Yes.
And what is your guess?
54.
54. All right, well, Bruce, somebody else guessed it, so if that's right, we'll have two winners, okay?
Okay.
All right, we're going to count them right now. I didn't realize we're out of time. So stay tuned, Bruce, okay?
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
All right, that's it. No more phone calls. We're going to count them now. Katie is officially counting them. If you're on the radio and you want to see these be counted, she's very good. She's very professional. She's good with numbers. So anyway, we're going to count and tell you right now who's the winner. So some of the guesses we had 50, then we had 43, then we had 92, 53, then we had 60, 54, 57, 55, 86, and 54. Now, I'm going to tell you next week's contest. I want you to be the first person to call the show next week and tell me how many all those just added up to, okay? And if you do that, I'm going to give you $50 worth of gift cards, okay? So next week, right off the bat, you be the first person to call and get through the show and tell me how much every one of those guesses added up to, and you will win $50 worth of gift cards. But right now, we're going to tell you how many mints were in the trailer and tell you who the winner is. So how many mints?
47.
47. Did we have a winner at 47? We had a 43, a 50. We did not have a winner.
We didn't.
Oh, my gosh. I'm sorry. We don't have a winner. I don't know what to do, so we're not going to have a winner. Is that okay? Mm-hmm. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll double the prize next week.
I kind of like that.
Okay. I think we will. I got to make notes of all this stuff I'm saying.
You know that, right?
Double the prize. Right?
If you didn't win one week, you could carry it to the next week and just not count them and keep going. You know, we could count them and not release the number and keep going on it.
Well, how about we pretend everybody forgets the number?
Hey, there's that.
No. What we could do is we could say we're going to add a few more to it, and then we're going to take a couple away, and then you have to guess. We want everybody to call in. So next week, we're going to have another contest. Next week, you will be guessing for a $100 prize next week. All right? So two things are going to happen next week. One is if you add up all the numbers that people guessed and be the first person to get through and tell me how many that is, you're going to win $50 worth of gift cards. Second, if you call in and guess how many of whatever I put in the trailer next week, you're going to win $100 worth of gift cards.
I like that.
Okay?
That's
now,
a nice
there will only
prize.
be one winner next week. There's only going to be one winner next week. I can't do two or three,
I like
okay?
that, though.
But we'll tell you. So we're going to be ready for you next week. So keep that phone number handy, 422-7336. We're going to be back with you at 7 o'clock next Saturday morning right here at Smith's Cafe, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Now, I want to say that Weller's Utility Trailers is open. I hate to be honest with you, but I've had a horrible start to the year. I'm not crying or complaining, but man, if there's anything I sell that you need, shed, carport, trailer, swing set, gazebo, dog kennel, chicken coop, snowblower, a generator, a kayak, I sure could use your support. We're not giving away the farm. We're not going to sell stuff for nothing. But, man, we sure could use some business. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to be able to get that one. We're out of time. Caller, I'm sorry. I can't take the call. I think we're on our last minute of the show. So I'm sorry about that. But anyway, we want to thank everybody that did play along. We appreciate your support and your friendship. We have a good, loyal audience. Thank you, Roman, for everything. And we're done. So God bless you. Have a good weekend. And we'll see you next Saturday morning. Stay tuned. Bye. Yeah, we need to do some...